Hello, everybody. There we go. Guys, how are we doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
I see.
Pretty well.
I'm glad. As you all notice, if you're watching the stream, we have two rest in peace images to commemorate Rourke, also known as Alex, and Jin, the immortal dragon. Not really that immortal, it seems. Also known as Nikki. I had sent a sniper to kill one of you, and he got a bit overzealous. So I've called him off because it would just be inappropriate if I killed any more of my players. So yeah.
Who knew there were roommates?
Yeah, apparently. That or he had a crazy shot from New York to Argentina, but man. Guys, how are you? I asked this already, but I want more detailed answers, starting with Shen.
Well, I'm doing pretty well. There has been some news in the Shen world. I will be attending pre-med in the fall.
Oh,
that I got
shit.
accepted. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Big
Thank
shit.
you guys. But besides that, it was a pretty chill week. Pretty calm Easter. Just hanging out with some friends.
Did you do anything for Easter other than hang out with friends?
Korean barbecue. Not much else.
I see. Devin.
Yes.
How's the European lifestyle treating you?
Pretty good. I had a very hungover Easter, so I woke up at I think 3 p.m. that day, so pretty good. Yeah.
Nice. Miros,
Yeah.
also known as KJC.
Yeah, just had a nice relaxing week and a long weekend playing some Warzone.
Nice.
So,
That's relaxing?
yeah.
You're playing Warzone wrong if you're not.
Yeah, that's a stressful thing. Momo, also known as CK, how was your weekend? How was your week?
This is very pleasant. Got to see some family. Get to hang out with some new life in the world.
Yeah.
Turns out I'm vitamin D deficient. Thanks, New York.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
Rest in
That's-
peace, New York.
Yeah.
Well, there was a killing there recently, so.
Oh, they were like two. Not to laugh, but like.
Wait, no, I'm just kidding. I
They
was
were
just
very
making a
back to
joke.
back.
Oh God, my camera.
Wait, did you not know?
Oh
No.
no.
Oh boy.
What happened?
Oh,
in
he
New
didn't
York?
know.
Oh no, John, you're about to get canceled.
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
Maybe
He
we'll
doesn't
skip
know.
real life. Maybe. Yeah. Well, guys, I've been super busy. My weekend.
I was metagaming the whole time. Baited.
Okay, I got jebaited by fucking CK again. Always
That's what
dragging.
needs to know.
We need to get you in the Saturday group, man. We just fucking bring out the real world politics. Fuck it. Now, the people in chat may be wondering why I'm playing quiet sewer music with scuttling little rats in the background. They might not even be able to hear it depending on how low their stream is set to, but you all know why you're listening to this music. So who wants to go ahead and give us the recap of what happened last week?
Did someone who hasn't done it yet?
1, 2, 3, Devin!
Most of us.
Okay,
Oh.
here we go. So our first real session last week, we decided to. Well, we didn't decide to. We were assigned to go deal with all these rat people that were supposedly super evil and such, way out in the north. We got there. Everything was pretty much fine. We almost fell in a lake, but you know how it is. Everything was good. Yeah, there's a house. No man inside. There was supposed to be a man inside. So we went looking for him, found footprints, led to a cave with rat people, and then we fucked the rat people up. But we used pretty much everything in the process. And now we're screwed.
Does that summarize it for everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
much.
hit most of it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well then, why don't I drag the party back to the map, where I have erased the amount of rat carcasses that are on the screen, so that my Roll20 doesn't lag as fiercely as it did earlier. But guys, they killed several dozen rat swarms. No, not rat swarms. Dozen giant rats, 2 dire rats, which are sized large rats, and then like 5 rat swarms. Rourke used all of his resources. Jin used all of his ki. Zoria, what are you looking like? You don't have armor on. You're basically nude right now in your celestial form as a magical horse Sagittarius.
We're about halfway down the spells.
Igor, I know you're looking pretty tired.
I have divine sense.
Miros, you got spells? What? You're
I have
rocking
one
curse. Curse is still active, but wait for like the next 30 seconds.
Let's run, speed run.
Momo, you got crossbows.
Hex lasts an hour.
I'm pretty stocked up except for a few crossbows.
Yeah, crossbow bolts, arrows.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Okay.
got enough of those.
Well,
Oh. Continue.
you guys are in the not even in the first room. You're staring into it. Your light sources illuminating these cavern walls, some of which look smooth, some of which look rough and hewn. You can smell the charnel you have made, the gore and viscera you have created via ample uses of weaponry, fists, spears, sword, eldritch energy, arrow. The front line is covered in blood. Jin's dripping in it, just oozing with temporary hit points. And in front of you, you can smell the reek of a cesspool.
Before we do anything, I'm gonna eat a good berry.
All right, you
And
are
I'm gonna,
Ooh.
energized.
Yes.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Money, is it paper money? Because I remember something being said about paper money. at
You
some point.
have paper money. Yes.
Okay.
Are
That
we-
could
are-
be under the encumbrance limit also.
I'm
Yeah,
actually
it-
gonna eat my second
It
good
would
berry
not.
as well.
It would
just to
be
fill up.
negligible.
Oof.
Yeah.
How many good berries does Rourke have? Because if you
Everyone
guys
has 2.
All right. I am checking his character sheet. He has 2 as well. He shall munch on 1 for 4 hit points then. Going up to 19. He'll eat both as well. Devin, can you make me a con save?
Yes.
Because you're eating 8 days worth of rations, basically,
Uh,
via these.
Igor's a
and
very hungry man.
Rourke will do the same as I look over. So Rourke immediately pukes up the second good berry, only gaining half of the hit points and feeling sick. What is your spell save, Zoria?
My spell save. Give me 1 second. Let me bring it up again.
As they
Uh,
congest super
It's
magical
14.
healing. It's 14. So Devin passes and can munch down, slurp these giant good berries, which are 4 times the size of a regular good berry, 4 times as potent. And Igor, you are on crack, basically, or PCP. You don't need to eat for quite some time.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else chowing down on good berries? I think Jin the Immortal Dragon's good to go. He's ready to rock it. But Jin played super passively last time, so I'm going to try to maintain their characters and their, what they showed me. And this is how I'll do it for anyone who can't miss a session. I will use your past behavior. If you're prone to being like a reckless dude who always rushes in, I'll play you like that. If you're a cautious person like Jin and Rourke, Rourke is extremely careful, meticulous from his police background. So he is always a cool cucumber. But,
Okay, so you know,
I
Weekend
will
at
be-
Bernie's the characters.
I will always try to be the NPCs unless you guys come up to an agreement of how you want to play each other. If you ever want to like share your character privileges, just hit me up in advance, and I will give you access to each person's character sheet, or whoever is down with that, I guess. But other than that, I will try to be more passive with player characters as well, because if I kill off a character when they aren't here, that is like the ultimate scumbag move that a DM can ever do to a player, which I don't intend to do, because that would be shit. Moving on. You guys, you four, what are you doing?
Moving
Would
forward,
someone-
I guess.
We
Would
should.
someone mind grabbing my armor? I can't exactly hold it in this state.
Oh, I can grab it. How much does it weigh?
Let me just make sure I have the right weight.
Is it a half plate?
The sheet. It's splint.
Oh, okay. I'll just do it 2 on my splint.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
Nope.
Should we radio in Celeste to bring the van closer to this entrance?
What would Jin say? Ha! Are you too cowardly to press forward?
We might as well press forward while we have the time.
All right, I'm gonna go grab my bow off the ground.
Okay. yeah. Yeah, put the bandoliers of the hand crossbows around your arms. You pick up the longbow, which is fused with electrical power.
Can I kick this boulder? Just so it goes and is no longer in play.
Yeah,
Oh,
give
'cause we need to get out.
a strength check.
I'm still gonna block the entrance. The entrance is bigger than the boulder. We should be fine, right? If we have to make an escape and we leave the boulder here, the rats are just gonna push it.
That's true.
We'll make sure the boulder goes out of the cave though, before we walk off, and so
Alright.
push it, and then we make sure it does leave.
All right.
You
Can
push
I
it.
go explore it and try to eyeball the dimensions of the cave entrance and come back for the
Yeah,
boulder?
move your character sheet there. Or move your character, excuse me. As everyone else waits on high alert, Miros hanging by the boulder. Miros, if you push that boulder, you could probably kill Momo. Brr, it's cold out there, Momo.
Do I see anything while I peep out?
Do a perception check. As you look into the snow-blowing ice storm, the forest, out in yonder field.
I'm honestly adjusting pretty well to the sudden change of light.
Hey, pick a number between 1 and 6.
3.
You look out into the forest. It's cold out here. You don't see anyone. You don't see anything. There's no rats in the trees because the trees are dead. Their leaves are long gone.
There's no tracks fresh of any kind anywhere, just ours.
Only the ones you have made walking in.
Alright, and the door seems big enough for me to push the boulder out of? Or will it just roll out?
Yeah.
Alright.
7.5
I'm gonna go
feet across, give or take. The boulder is pretty big. 5 feet. Perhaps it was made with the intent to block the entrance, and also roll over anyone who got in its way.
Oh, okay, I see.
So, you know.
Hmm.
These rats aren't stupid. Yes, there are already cars in the cave, as someone pointed out, thanks to... So...
Maybe we break the boulder so that it can't be pushed after us as we leave. If
I do have a maul, which is like a sledgehammer in a way.
I don't think anything will be coming after us. We might as well. I can't stay in this form for that long. We might as well make use of our time. Move forward.
Should I break?
It's not worth it.
Okay.
yeah, time is of the essence at the moment.
Alright. Rourke and Jin are a pair of battle buddies, even though they pretend not to be. And I'll try to keep them in somewhat relative pace with Igor. As you guys come into this cave, you see heaps of garbage all over the place, unless I deleted the garbage as well. I deleted some. Fuck. Oh well. It's okay. The ones I care about are still there. Mounds of dirt, scraps of wood. This place is a heated cesspool. This green, brackish water is clearly not fit for human consumption. It's super gross. It smells like feces and other bodily fluids, I suppose, that have been rotting here. The perfect place for
this right here? What's this look like?
These are like rat nests and burrows that could be like made out of loose dirt, sticks, stones, resting beds. Your light stones, or your light sources, excuse me, Jin's rocking a torch. Other people have just the light cantrip cast upon their swords, weapons, or armor.
I have a lantern.
Clearly pierces through this one right here. This mound is shifted. It is easy to get over and see that the tunnel stretches onwards deeper into the cave.
Igor will position himself here.
You position yourself there. John.
Rourke, get beside me.
Rourke. Man, this is a lot harder to do on two monitors, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Rourke shifts up.
Shall we break through?
Yeah.
You can just step over it if you want. It's not like a solid wall. It only goes about 2 feet high.
Still, Igor will smash through with his hammer.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Okay.
You smash into the inanimate dirt. Your hammerhead made out of steel, iron, bronze. What's it made out of?
It looks like bronze in the picture, so I'm gonna say that.
Your bronze hammerhead slaps into the stone floor below, letting out a piercing echo of metal against, well, rock. If they did not hear your fighting, if there's anything deeper within, they have definitely heard you.
That's okay. Igor wanted them to hear.
Boy.
Igor will look back towards the rest of the party. Shall we go ahead?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Shen, try not to be too close to the front, because
Yeah.
you are the healer.
Yeah.
Igor will start.
Alright, so
stepping
Igor,
through.
then Rourke, then Jin as the front line. I will try to... I'm trying so hard here, guys. You see up ahead that this is a very thin hallway. If Zoria was wearing her armor, she would have trouble maneuvering, but for right now, in her semi-transparent form, it's all Gucci. The main downside of this hallway is there is absolutely no room for anyone to squeeze by each other. Even Jin would have a rough time getting through this with his halfling size. But up ahead, there's a little bit more space.
Yeah, I was gonna say over here it should be good, right?
Yep, just that
Very
one
cool.
particular area you're in. Rourke is having to, like, slouch his entire, like, head down into his, like, pecs right now just to hang out down here.
People will move over here to let everyone else come in.
Indeed. Why don't you stop right there and wait for a moment? As rocks fall
Okay.
and everyone die. No,
I'll go next to last.
just let our ranged people move on up.
Should I go next?
Yeah, you should go next, and I'll go next to last. Momo in the end.
Yeah, I should always be in the rear. He knows
I don't
what
like
it's
this
about.
idea.
Alright. Everyone seems to have moved up a little bit. Rourke will peek on ahead, quiet as a fox, because he's proficient in stealth.
Does it look like there's enough room right here to stick side by side with them, or no?
Rourke has reach, so he can always just, like, slap things above you. Anyone else may have problems, though. And you're just rocking this two-handed maul, huh?
Yeah.
So you need that little bit of space to actually, like, swing it. Because if you, like, just hold it by the hammerhead, you're not really getting as much force as you'd like. I don't know if you've ever swung a sledgehammer around for fun, like we do in Texas, but...
Yeah, we do the same thing in Florida.
Hell yeah. Florida man, Florida man.
Florida. Yeah.
Alright. And you should stop right there real quick as I
Yeah.
get my
I see
measurements
some.
out.
I see some red bars.
Oh, boy.
You see some red
Roll
bars.
the shit.
They see your green... Uh-oh. Ah! My camera! Not...
Uh-huh.
Well, yes and no to roll initiative. As 1, 2, 3, 4 arrows
Yes,
immediately shoot for our boy Igor. Pop, 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 pop.
Oh no.
Oof. Oh, boy.
That's 3 hits.
Oof.
6, 6, and 4. You are lit up as
Oh, God.
begins.
16
And
damage.
now we can roll for initiative, everybody. Let's bust out the
Oh.
turn order. I'll delete it. Okay, cool.
Oh man. Oh, that's good.
Whoa. The nat 1. Let's go.
Initiative. Thanks once again to Apollo Nick for helping me set up my macros. It makes everything a lot easier. As I control group this, group initiative that, and group initiative that. I will bust out the dope battle music as Igor, shot to hell, hurt, in pain, yelps as arrows pierce his armor, his splint mail, and then bounce off his energy shield harmlessly. Or I guess they're just sticking out of your armor, just not touching your skin. And if this isn't a rap battle, guys, I don't know what is. Alright, first person in line. Jin, the immortal dragon, sees his friend get shot. Oh, does Jin rush in like a mad lad? He doesn't have
no.
step of the wind, so he probably
He wouldn't
wouldn't.
care, let's be honest.
Who dare stands in his path? Oh
he
no.
did last week. He ran
True.
off.
He
into the
was a
fight.
bloodthirsty man. He moves 12 and a half feet. He has 35 feet of movement. So he gets to there. He illuminates the room. Sees there's like 6 rat guys. And just dodges. Rather than...
Oh no.
I guess he could dash. Well, he'll... Fuck it, he's gonna dash. He is a maniac after all. He rushes, leaps onto this,
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
shitty barricade made out of, like, crappy furniture, and prepares for next turn to, kill these people. Igor, you're next.
Igor will step back.
Coward! Jin shouts.
Igor is alive, so that's fine. And he will shout, "Hold the line here! I need healing!" And
What?
he will take, yeah, and he will prepare an action to
Oh
hit
my
anything
God.
that
You're gonna
tries
let
to come
Jin
in.
die for trying to interrupt ranged people who have a ranged advantage on you. All right, you hold your turn.
How are they gonna get in range if they don't come up here though?
Well, I guess that's true. This lesser rat man will stab at Jin with a knife. Oh my God, guys, I'm wearing my lucky cardigan for 7 piercing damage onto Jin. Jin has temp health, so he is at 17 rather than 15 or 12. This lesser rat man will squeak out something in rat talk and ready in action, which Jin will communicate out to you guys. He's ready in a bow shot. Momo, it's your turn.
You muted.
Momo,
Yeah, you're muted.
we cannot
Momo.
hear you.
I said since range is my specialty, I'm pretty sure I saw the arrows shoot him from here. So I'm gonna come peek the corner.
You peek the corner. Can he see you? No, he cannot. What are you doing? We can't hear you.
You're muted again.
I'm just doing some measuring real quick. I wasn't saying anything significant.
You
as you can
are
see-
aiming from this square, so you maybe, if you step out like half a step, you can probably get a shot on anyone.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy,
But I can,
well,
from
he could-
here, I can hit this one potentially.
No, that you are
No.
clipping through a wall right now.
Okay, I need the half step.
Yeah,
Got
you need the half step. Like right here, if you can. Well, Igor's. Yeah, you guys are like locked in this shitty little hallway. Uh oh.
All right. Well, with my magic bow ready, I'm gonna take another little half step out.
All right. This guy will shoot you, but you have cover, or you have some cover. An 11 will not do it normally. An arrow whizzes past your face.
Okay, so is this guy who just shot?
No.
All right, who just shot? Who's big man right now?
Yeah. This guy up here in the north. I can't really ping him since my.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. And I can, and since he's able to shoot me from the arm, I assume I have line of sight. From
Yeah, you
this
can
way.
see. You can see everyone.
All right. All right. This guy, he looks like he's trying to make big moves, so I'm gonna make even bigger moves. All right. I'm gonna take a
Okay.
longbow shot at him.
All right. A 12. Uh-oh. Will
Wait,
just
is-
barely miss.
Okay.
Oh,
It's not 13. It says 11 plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he has 14 AC, so
Oh, okay.
yeah. He's wearing leather armor and has dexterity.
Okay. All right.
Unfortunate. I don't know how to
All
do
right.
math.
But do I have enough movement to move back? I don't know.
Kinda.
That was from
You
here.
have worked
That was
in-
17. Okay, I have enough.
Yeah, you can move back.
All right.
All right. You cower behind playing the sniper game, unaware that this is not Time Splitters 2, and this rat man. This guy. You are my bottom guy. You know, he looks at Jin. Jin's doing kung fu, but there's gonna be like 4 other people before Jin goes again. So he is going to ready in action in case someone tries to reinforce him. Which Jin will call out since he is there. That this guy is readying another shot to whoever peeks out. Bringing it up to Miros.
All right, Mira. They're all behind a barricade of some sort, so be careful when you peek your head. They're ready for us.
So I don't think I can actually get past based on the fact that there's
You're right.
3 people still. on
I
top of each
thought
other.
Momo moved back more.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm overlapping a body. My bad.
Okay. Well,
They can. Igor and Rourke both can squeeze into this wall a little bit. Igor has the roughest because he's in full mail armor, where Rourke's wearing studded leather. So you'll basically just swing around Rourke, squeeze past him, and then you can act normally. It doesn't even, like, affect your movement.
Okay. So we should probably go help Jin because he's on his own. So
We should have brought that rock along.
Yes.
Guys, 6-second combat rounds. Let's go. Make up
So-
your minds. Jin's fighting for his life.
cast Armor of Agathis.
Alright, you... That is not concentration, because Armor of Agathis is a great spell, but Hex has long since fallen, I believe, since it's only a 1 minute...
No, it's an
duration.
hour.
Oh, wow. Oh, wait, really? Shit.
Yeah, Hex is an hour.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Then Hex is still going. Armor of Agathis is going. You're Gucci, my man.
So I'll charge past them into the corridor, which is 12.5 feet.
Alright, and as you do, someone takes a shot at you for an 8. Double click there, but I don't think 15 hits anyway.
No.
Perfect. Whoosh.
So it's 12. And then... So I can... So there with my 30 feet.
Alrighty.
And then I will cast Hex on a one that stood out on the north. That one.
Alright, you hex him. He is hexed.
And that's my turn.
You can't do an action?
Armor of Agathis.
Oh,
is my
Armor of
action.
Agathis, you're right. Alright, this Ratman goes, he jumps the cover and goes to stab Jin in the head with a knife. Shka! An 18, I believe, does it, but let me make double certain. It just does it. He stabs Jin in the head for 5 piercing damage, bringing him to 12 hit points. It is now Rourke's go. Rourke, what do you got? You are shield, sword. You have a hand axe. Well then. Rourke sheaths his longsword. No, then we're playing that free action game. Fuck. What can Rourke do? What would Rourke do? He has reach. He has a longbow, but it'd take him too long to set up. He has caltrops.
Does he have an overwhelming concern for Jin's health?
Of course he does.
Then he must rush in.
I guess so, but now Miros is blocking the way. Miros, move over for the true hero. Rourke runs past. Oh my god, let me measure, please. Rather than double clicking. Alright, hang on. 30. 40. Alright, he can get right here. And he will get right here. Getting the bottom 2 guys. I said I'd play them cautiously. Look what I'm doing.
Hey, it's not out of character. They literally just did this to the doorway last session.
It's true. This lesser Ratman goes right after Rourke, and he will just try to stab Rourke in the leg, which will not hit, since Rourke's AC is higher than 15. This lesser Ratman, really hating this hobbit, will bust out his dagger, or his short sword, excuse me, and stab Jin in the face with an 8. Jin, tanking for the team, goes to 4 hit points, and now it is Zoria's turn before Jin kills everybody.
Oh boy. There's really not much I can do to help Jin here. I don't even know where he's at. Is he Peaches?
No one's Peaches.
Oh.
Zoria, go! What do you do?
Okay. I will cure wounds. Our wonderful friend right here in front of me. Who is...
Igor?
Yes, our dear friend Igor.
Igor for 10.
Oh. God.
+3 from Life Cleric.
+3 from Life Cleric. We gotta get you a global
Then-
healing modifier, my man.
Yeah, I need to start adding that. I know I told myself to do it last time. I just forgot.
It's fine.
I am going to peek out as well.
Please move your character. If you click your token and right-click, you will pull up a measurement tool, which will
Yep,
show
I
up
keep
for
forgetting about
everyone
that.
as well.
Yeah. Well, things aren't looking that great.
Nope.
But I will use my bonus action, loose my Sagittarius arrow to the one above Jin.
All right.
Oh, north
Let's
of Jin.
see your Sagittarius form real quick.
Yep,
because
they last for a total of 10 minutes.
That's
so-
not what I'm wondering.
Oh, okay.
I'm wondering
let me
if
send
this
it through.
counts as a spell. Because if it does, you cast Cure Wounds. Archer, a constellation of an archer. When you activate his form, and as a bonus action,
Ranged spell attack.
it can make a ranged spell attack. All right, cool, dope.
Yep.
Okay, so it's not guiding bolt. That's what I thought it was. This is
No.
just its own magical thing. Dope. Do it.
Yep.
Let's see it.
Awesome.
22 will hit. Who are you targeting?
The one north of Jin.
All right, cool. Do your damage.
For 8 points of radiant.
You strike him true. Ah! It screeches out in pain. Is that all you do?
Yep. I will use the remainder of my turn to move back a little bit.
All right, cool. Please move yourself as Jin turns over here and stabs this man in the face with a spear, which will not do it. So he will punch the rat at 3 hit points for 16, which will dealing 6 damage, killing the rat, and giving him temporary hit points because he's a long death monk.
I think so.
Questionable. Deflect missiles.
Not
Wait, he
completely
had
sure.
deflect missiles? Oh, he's only
Yeah.
been stabbed in the face, so it doesn't matter. Why doesn't he have it on his sheet? What? He never put long death on his sheet! Guys! What the fuck? Now I gotta look it up? Jesus Christ. Nikki, if you're listening, did you delete it? What? What's going on, man? Long death. Let's see it. Touch of death. Blah, blah, blah. When you reduce a creature to 0, you gain 10 health, wisdom plus monk level. He has 2 wisdom, and he has a monk level, so now he is at 9 effective hit points. Igor, it is your turn. You're back to full. Everyone else is engaging in combat. First blood has been drawn, and you're cowering in the back. What are you doing?
Igor, he had a temporary slip up, but now he's ready to get some shit done. So he's moved 20 feet here, assess the battle situation.
Cry.
Oh god. No, he will not cry.
Can
but-
you pick a side of Miros rather than
Oh,
stand
well,
in
I'm gonna be
Miros?
past.
All right, then move past him.
Here.
There you go.
10 feet. Yep. How far away are these guys?
30 feet. They're behind cover.
30
That
feet.
guy's behind Jin.
Hmm.
Wait, did I not roll this guy into initiative? I think I forgot a rat. Okay. Well, he'll go at the end. It's fine.
Alright, this guy right here. Well, you said this guy's behind Jin, so he
Okay.
has cover. They all have cover, I'm
He was
guessing, right?
cowering. It's fine. Most of them have cover. This guy doesn't, and this guy doesn't.
Okay, what about this guy right here?
You know, he's squished into that wall. He spent his last turn hiding. But you know, you can see him. It's fine.
Alright, I will drop my maul as a free action, pull out my javelin as an item interaction, and
That's
throw
the
it.
same move. I will just let you get rid of your maul since it's literally, you know, releasing your fingers, then you can free item interaction, then
Yeah.
throw it.
Yeah.
When you abandon your weapons, I don't count it as any action economy thing, guys.
And
A
I will miss.
13 will definitely miss. It pings off the rock wall. He cries out in rat as your javelin moves past his face. Is that
My
all you
one
do?
javelin. Yes.
Was that? You only brought one javelin? Well, it's embedded in the wall behind him now. This rat man goes and will try to finish off Jin. He stabs at Jin. Come on, get me a 20. Yes!
Oh.
Yes! Bringing him to 2 hit points. Jin's looking a little woozy, and this rat man sees that and goes to finish him with a arrow to the face, which will miss. It will then shift and shunt.
Well, you said he has deflect missiles, doesn't he?
It misses anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, what's deflect missiles do?
You
can
don't
catch
know.
it.
Momo, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna move back up. Uh-oh. The right click's fucking me.
Oh, you're in the wall!
I was trying to right click to measure distance. And it just kept dragging. Alright.
Oh my god.
Alright, this is 30 right here.
You cannot end your turn there.
I have to move past Miro.
You would have to sprint.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I just need to see the board a little bit, so I'm moving here for now.
Okay, you move there. You have a longbow ready.
You know what? As I'm running, I'm gonna ditch the longbow here. And where's... I see...
Just get
Jin's
rid of the
conflict.
longbow. Just don't... Alright, you dash forward. Got it.
Yeah,
Pulling
I have my
out.
crossbows ready.
Alright.
And now I'm gonna use my action surge.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Did you use it last time? Fuck.
I did not use my action surge at all.
Oh my god, the hero saving it for this moment.
Alright. Now I'm gonna crossbow the rat right here. Is this a rat? Is that like, looks like a table for me?
That's a table, yeah.
Okay, the rat bar is here. Okay. I'm confusing my rat bars. Alright. I see the rat, and Jin's looking a little woozy. I'm like, you know what? I just can't let it go down like this. My crossbow. Boom.
Well, he had cover from Jin and the cabinet, but a 22 will clear that easily for 6 points of piercing damage. You shoot him, it bounces off his energy shield, but he is definitely hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
And since this is additional action, I can still use my crossbow expert, I'm pretty sure, to make a bonus action crossbow attack, right?
Yeah.
Alright. How covered is this one looking?
A lot less than the previous one.
Alright. The next shot's going to him.
Alright.
Oh my lord.
Alright, now you're hitting. Yeah, you need to get rid of that longbow. Alright, you shoot this one for another 6. It is hurt as well. Is that all you got?
Yep.
Alright, this lesser Ratman flanking Rourke will stab at Rourke in the face. For 21, will clear no matter what. For 4. Okay. Minimum damage. Rourke is now at 15. Miros, it's your turn.
So, the rat that I've hexed, it looks like a clear shot. Is that?
Kinda. Yeah. Yeah, you can hit him.
Broken.
It's fine. No cover.
Okay. So I cast Eldritch Blast against him.
Hit him. Just don't miss. You just barely hit.
So that'll be that.
Okay.
18
And he
points.
dies immediately. Wow, you shoot his head off. That is... Man, I spent an entire campaign with a warlock who hexed everything and never rolled a 6 on his hex, ever. Now you've done it like twice. Jesus. Alright.
And then I will hex that one down there. Because he
Alrighty.
looks like he has the least amount of cover from where I am.
True. You
And
hex him.
then-
He is hexed. No saving throw. Do you move?
I'll move. Make sure there's a bit of space for people to get past.
All right.
And then move bonus. And action, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, it's now Rourke's turn since the other rat in the turn order was a corpse. He realizes being flanked sucks, so he's just gonna rotate right here, staying within range, and will stab at the upper one because oh my god, his character sheet collapsed on me. Alright, he is stabbing the one that is hexed. So that way, you can get it a bit lower in case you don't instantly one-shot it. 17 will hit for 9, which does not kill it, and it's a good thing he did this. Bringing it to a little less than half health. Rourke has no action surge, he has no second wind, so that's all he does. And Lesser Ratman goes. Keeping pace with Rourke, he will continue to flank Rourke, because why wouldn't he? And then he will stab Rourke in the face for a 17, which is just one shy of his AC. Unfortunate. This Ratman, having hid last turn, just watched his buddy die. So he's going to walk up right here to Miros and shoot you in the face with a gun. Because unlike everyone else, he was hiding the gun. It's the same chance to hit, so we're just gonna roll. Fuck! He pulls out a literal, like, sawn-off shotgun on you, Miros, and just, like, misses your head completely.
Okay, there's a silhouette of his head in the rock behind him.
Yeah. The light on your light stone protects you. As the next Lesser Ratman goes, and we'll try to finish off Jin with a knife. Or a short sword in this case. Fuck. Okay. Zoria, it's your turn.
Awesome.
It's
Let's do some
John.
movement first.
Eats a Tums. He will watch you with eager anticipation. Tum tum tum. How an apple upsets my stomach, I'll never know.
Okay, that's 40 feet. I will first chuck a spear at this remaining Ratman, right closest to me. Let's see if that will hit. 19?
Will do it. No, this one
let's
has
roll
a
damage.
million AC. You can't hit him. Okay. He's a corpse. You impale him with a
Okay.
shotgun. The sawn-off shotgun falls onto the ground.
Nice. Now I will bonus action to shoot an arrow at this Ratman in front of Jin.
A bolt of celestial bullshit energizes around you, and a 22 will clear cover. So please do damage.
For 9.
9, killing it as well. It falls back away from Jin. Jin, upset
Nice.
with this, will take his turn, ignoring if you have extra movement or not.
That's it.
You know, it's back to back and all that good shit. And he will stab at this rat below him with a two-handed spear. 19 will hit. 7 will kill. And he gains another 5 temporary health, going up to 7. I might as well just move it onto his actual health bar at this point. And then he will come balancing like a ninja with his natural 1 acrobatic. He still has movement. He just gets back up. And he'll go around the cover and punch this guy in the head. How's that sound, Jim? You wanna give a monk unarmed strike? You pop him in the head for 8,
Oof.
killing this one as well. Leaving only one Ratman alive, who's looking a bit scared, Igor. As it becomes your turn.
Does Igor know how guns work?
Probably not. You've seen them
Probably not.
definitely, but no one in their right mind would give Igor a gun.
I mean, he just saw this rat do a big boom with this random thing in his hand, so he's gonna go pick it up. That was 5 feet, so he's
Yep.
25 left. Move 20 feet here.
You can do that since Jin is technically size small.
Yeah, I'll move 5 more feet here, just get a little
Alright.
more room. And I will try to somehow use this gun on this rat man.
Yeah, roll me a 1d20.
All right.
Click!
Oh shit.
This lesser rat man is a corpse. As you look at this gun that did nothing, Momo, it is your turn. This poor, lonesome rat man alone against the world.
Oh man, I'm just gonna put him out of his misery and take my crossbow shot at him from here.
Okay. Can you
Is
get a
it clear
better
enough
angle?
just from this debris, or is this debris too much?
Do what?
Is this debris like too much in my way? Like right
It's
here.
more like Rourke. Rourke is like
Oh,
directly in your
Yeah,
way.
he is kind of like right there.
Rourke had turned to face him, so you'd have to shoot Rourke in the back or through Rourke. Yeah, you can move around. It's fine.
All right, I think here should be good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you
Okay,
can see him.
yeah.
Pop, pop.
Alright.
Let's watch him drop, drop.
Yep. Boom, one.
Oh my
Bro, what
God.
is going on? Is it broken? I'm concerned now.
God. Do another. Oh my
Bro.
God. Can someone just get a critical hit, please?
How?
All right. You kill
not
him.
his
You
turn.
bring him to 0. He is dead. If you let him bleed out and die.
Okay. Does he
Everyone.
whimper anything as he dies?
Well, he's got crossbows in him, or crossbow bolts.
Alright.
Gentlemen, you defeated the Ratman Bulwark. You stare at rugs. You stare at barrels, sacks of supplies. Igor, you are standing on a backpack, which looks nice. The only nice thing within this entire area.
Can I look inside?
Yeah. There's
What's
shit.
in it?
You're using it as like a toilet.
Okay.
Alright.
It's
Head
smelling.
at the top.
I'm gonna go reluctantly pick up my bow again.
Indeed, there is a tunnel that leads
Oh,
up,
yeah, my hammer.
up and up and
Pick
up.
up my hammer.
The
Can I make some sort of
elevation,
check?
which we have not talked about, by the way, is very light here. But basically, at the start of the dungeon, you had like walked up a tiny little incline. When you went into that cesspool, you went down a little bit because it was like dug out more closer to the ground where the water lay. And up here through this tunnel, you had gone up again. So you're maybe like, you know, who knows how many inches above sea level you are. But, you know, you are higher than whence you began this journey.
Can I make some sort of check to try to figure out how this gun works?
Give me more than that, and I
I'd
will
say, can you
give
do
you a
that?
check, rather.
Igor will probably start trying to like put his fingers in the different holes and like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like pushing different things.
Yeah, make it
Trying to
check.
figure out. Alright, cool.
There you go.
Oh, that's a saving.
Oh boy.
You know,
That's actually better than my check. That's a saving throw, but
something came out of the, like, 2 holes that are, like, vertically stacked on top of each other. But,
Huh.
like, what could it
Igor
be?
will look
You,
down,
like,
though.
yeah,
I
you
didn't
look
see
down
it.
the barrel. Miros, who has limited gun training, are you just watching this in horror?
No, I was gonna shout like, Igor, don't do that. But I'll teach you after we get out of here. Let's carry on because we've
Oh.
got spells running that.
Big boom came out of this
He's just,
thing.
like, looking into the barrel of a shotgun guy.
Yeah,
Once everything's dead, we can come back and look at it.
yeah. I'll
okay.
teach you how to use it because I've used them before to success.
Okay. Igor will
So-
put it in his bag for now then. Very curious.
All right. Jin,
Can I cut up
What's
into
her-
these sacks?
yeah, Do you have a knife?
I have a hand axe.
All right, you just bust out a hand axe, slam it into the sack. It is grain. It is simple rice, wheat that needs to be ground down, chaff food, likely for rats.
I'm gonna pop up in these barrels next.
All right, you spend, more than an action, more than 6 seconds. Let's get some other stuff from other people. As Momo slams an axe into a barrel lid and begins to try to pry it open. Rourke,
I'm gonna head
trying
up
to give
towards that
advice
tunnel.
about that. Sorry, I shouldn't have talked over you.
Igor will follow.
Yeah.
Jin assists in the loot since Jin loves shiny things.
I will go back and
Coward.
we should heal Jin.
It's fine, Jin says. He's confident. He's cocky. He doesn't need healing from you right now. Save it for when one of the weaklings goes down.
Can I forcefully heal him against his
course.
will?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
It's healing magic.
Like, I'm gonna grab him by his shoulders and cast Cure Wounds, whether he likes it or not.
Okay. Do you have any healing spells outside of Goodberry?
I still have 2 more second level spell slots
Oh,
in the
okay.
case that we need it.
Yeah, okay. You're fine then. You may heal him. Let us see it real quick.
I did
he
add the
rebuffs
modifier in.
you. Oh, nice.
10 total.
You have cure wounds.
He goes up to combat effective 17.
Oh, wait, I clicked healing word. Sorry,
Oh.
I meant to click Cure Wounds.
Fine.
I'm very sorry.
Fine. Reroll it. Do it now.
Thank you. He's such a kind DM.
If you make this mistake in combat, though. Oh, okay.
Okay, 1 extra point.
Oh, man.
That's a big difference.
All
That's a
right.
huge difference.
Apparently. You heal him. Igor, Miros, what are you doing? Are you waiting? Are you watching? Or are you pressing on without your party?
I was keeping an eye on the tunnel to make sure nothing comes out.
Nothing
Igor's
does.
keeping an eye on Miros to make sure nothing comes for him.
It's quiet. The rats, the isolated individual rats, are gone now. You don't hear them anymore. Their squeaks have fled.
This time we should try and have someone with ranged abilities checking corners, ready to attack back, so that we don't
Yeah.
have a repeat of
That was
Well,
no.
this
2 seconds ago.
This
Yeah,
did work
like
surprisingly
a good
well,
idea.
though.
Yes, I'm actually very surprised how well it worked.
This might be our best plan of action, though.
Jin gives you all practical advice, which John, the DM, is also giving. Guys, if you're in a situation where it's a shootout, the people with more ranged weapons will win. Jin has no ranged weapon. Igor had a javelin.
Oh yeah, I pick up my javelin by the way.
You don't want to be in that, playing that kind of game when they outgun you. Rushing into skirmishers is the best way to disrupt them from skirmishing.
Are you going to pick
John
up your
and-
maul as well? Because you left that on the floor, Igor.
Sorry, Igor was managing inventory. What did you say?
You left your maul over there as well.
Oh yes.
Your
You-
big bloody thing.
Rourke and Jin decide to play sentry so that nothing can sneak up on you guys. That way I don't have to move them for this next part.
I'm going to say that it's pretty much certain that my wild shape also goes out at this point. It's been about 10 minutes.
How long have we been fapping in this room? Because I've been trying to push everyone.
No, you still have time. It's only
Okay.
yeah.
I
You
just
got.
wanted-
I mean, you cast it at the end of that last fight, and that one wasn't
Yeah.
that long. It was only 4 rounds. You should
Okay.
have
I just want to make sure that I'm not pushing it.
Yeah, you have 6 or 7 minutes left.
As I fast in this corner, can I retrieve that one arrow I shot and some of the crossbows I shot?
How many arrows and bolts did you shoot in total?
I shot 1 arrow and 4 bolts.
Jesus. All right, hang on. Arrow's broken. Bolt's broken. Second bolt's broken. Third bolt's broken. Oh my god, they all broke.
Oh,
Yeah, arrow
Alright.
ammunition has a 50% chance of being recovered. I just rolled d6s. 1, 2, 3s fail. I did not roll above a 3.
all right.
That is statistically improbable, guys. That would have been the worst character ever.
My streamer. Welcome to the Champions Club.
All right. You guys can press forward if you so choose.
So I think me and Igor should be the first two, and maybe you keep your javelin in your hand so you can lob it at them. Maybe that's a way to approach this. So have your shield and your javelin, or just your javelin.
Igor has no shield.
Just your javelin then.
Okay. Igor will pull out his javelin, put his maul on his back, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
You probably have like a hoop or something, or a loop on a belt. You want to just...
I'm gonna beckon Rourke to come, knowing Jin will follow.
Jin will not. Neither will Rock.
Okay.
They are on sentry duty.
All right.
they've lagged out.
If you press forward.
Your footsteps echo through this stone corridor. This wall, these walls, I should say, are mostly smooth. Alienly so. Clearly someone got a bit creative with the usage of the mold cantrip spell.
What's that?
Mold
Is
cantrip.
this stuff?
Igor, you step forward, and now as your light peers into the darkness, you can see a chest in the very far back of the room. You can see a strange stone that is just put in front of that chest where two candles currently lay in melted forms, their wax having fused with this stone. And then there are weird scorch marks on the ground beneath.
Igor sees scary stuff. Everyone be careful.
Yeah, that does look weird.
You step forward, the end of the cave in sight, for no other paths are apparent to you. It
We go on that
smells
step.
of sulfur, of acrid, just stench.
Does anyone have like knowledge of what could have caused that scorch mark? Like,
Not sure at all.
It smells terrible in here. This is worse than the cesspit room.
Is this like
Igor will
no.
pull out his mulligan.
I could not hear you, Momo.
Oh, is this like what kind of check would this be?
That's not how this works, CK. You
Oh,
don't
there's
ask
no,
me
like-
what kind of check this is. I don't
There's no
respond
science
to
check.
that.
can
I-
You
investigate
tell me
I
what
licked
you're
the floor
doing.
and I taste it.
Alright, you
I
lick
put my
it.
fingers on the floor and yeah, and lick it. See
It's
if I know.
gross. It tastes
Alright.
like sulfur. You're probably going to poison yourself if you eat it all. But
Mm-hmm.
who cares?
Can I
about-
investigate the stone and the candles?
Yeah, it's a stone and candles.
Anything mystical, arcane, or anything?
How? Okay, guys, you're not getting it. Just because you're saying the buzzwords of "I want to investigate," I'm not gonna give you an investigation check. I need a little bit more from you guys. Like, what are you doing exactly? You're staring at a stone. You look at candles. Like anything arcane. I'm giving you the description, and now you give me something, and then I can give you more. This is how this works, guys.
And we check for traps. Is anyone capable of looking for make sure this really isn't booby trap? Because
Oh, I should be good at looking out for traps. Let me see what I can see if there's any tripwires or such.
There you go.
Yeah.
You
I
don't
want to
see
check
it.
specifically around where the chest is, not going like near it, but to see if there's anything in this like general area that could be attached to the chest.
Yeah,
or
make a
before you step
perception
to the
check.
chest. Okay.
As you look upon the chest, which is so tantalizing.
Bro, what are these? I'm always
You
rolling
see
bad
no
on.
threads on the ground. You look up, checking the ceiling, as most people tend to forget. There's not a giant boulder that's held up by a web or a net to fall upon you, crushing you instantly or killing you. This room
Poor
does not
Selena.
appear to be trapped, Momo.
Hmm.
I'm still
Can
a
you
little bit worried about that scorch
Yeah.
mark in the middle. Maybe don't
Yeah.
stand there just in case something happens, like maybe explosions might happen again. So I'm going to step back a bit
Uh,
All right.
and
I'm gonna use my
supervise from a distance.
tinderbox and light this candle that's next to me.
The wick is entirely burned out. The
Oh.
wax has fused with the stone, meaning the
Hmm.
candle had melted all the way.
Can I attempt to like shift the stone? Is it movable or is it like
Yeah, you can wiggle it.
part of the ground?
You're a centaur. You're not the weakest of people.
Okay.
And you are a
But it
centaur.
feels like
You're
it
like
could
this
move.
weird fey construct that was summoned into existence, weren't you?
Yeah.
God, this room. Zoria. Oh, there's something about this room which just is so familiar, yet so anathema to you.
Hmm.
So Stone Man, can you knock open that chest with your maul? I'm talking to Igor because I saw him skin through the stone.
Maybe
Oh.
you should check to see if you can open it with your hand before smashing it.
That seems a bit more risky than to have a stick poking it.
Oh, you mean smash or do you mean like flick it open?
Yeah,
Guys are so
more like,
afraid.
you know.
It's just a chest, guys.
I feel like we're paranoid now.
Look at them. Look at them squirm
It's-
like leeches.
Igor, he's too stupid to understand this carefulness, so he will go forward and open the chests.
Yeah.
Nice.
You open the chest. There's some dope shit in there, man.
Oh, what's in there?
There's silver
Poison.
coins. There's gold coins. There's a weird bottle of a somewhat faintly glowing blue liquid. There are 4 horseshoes, as though someone was playing the game Horseshoes. And another one of those big pound bottles of very sturdy and durable glass that glows with a brilliant red. There is
there's
a
money in
book
here.
as well.
A book?
Yeah.
Alright.
What the book say? Like, is there a title or?
Nope.
There's stuff in here: coins, book, bottles, horseshoes.
Can you pick it up and carry it out, and then we can check the other room as well because we didn't really properly investigate.
Okay. Igor will pick it up.
You pick up the chest. You are powerful build, so it's fine. You're like holding this really weird, or do you hold it like on your shoulder, like a trophy?
On my shoulder for sure.
Okay, cool. So one
I'm
hand
cool.
wrapped around this big chonky chest, another one on your warhammer, your maul.
I'm gonna use mold earth and move around like the area that's scorched to see if there's anything odd.
No. The stuff is moved. It's shifted. The whatever blast mark this is, it's just, you know, suddenly overturned, buried beneath your mold earth.
Hmm.
I cannot remove this from the map since it is part of the map. So use your theater of mind to pretend it's gone.
Yep.
Is there something right here?
Where?
Right here.
Oh yeah, there's a quill and a bottle of
quill?
ink. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Can I search for the parchment that this is probably used on? I'm gonna look around this area and see if I can notice any cracks in this boulder.
I promise you, you have found everything you're going to find in this area.
Oh.
This was not a sophisticated stash.
Alright.
the whole defense part of this little loot room, potentially. This little horde is all the fucking rats in front of it. You know?
Okay.
It's not trapped because nobody likes working under a trap. Fun fact, guys. If I told you right now, above where your computer is, a shotgun is just pointed at you, you'd be like, nah, fuck that, John. That's gonna go off one of these days.
If I know how to go around it, though.
Yeah, but I think Eagle would like that. He'd be like, "Ooh, I get my weapon to be near me."
They
Yeah.
are litter
But I can
rats.
really try to figure out how it works.
Guys,
Start pulling-
I'm reading chat. They're doing puns.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, I see you, Nick. I see all the Nicks. I'm keeping an eye out. Oh, we lost a Nick, though. Rest in peace.
Come on.
Alright.
Alright.
More
Eagle.
stuff. We gotta go.
Jin and Rourke, like, look at you for a moment, and they have passive perception. They've been hearing some shit. What am I clicking here? Get out of here. Alright. By the way, guys, if you click your token, hold down E, then scroll, you can change its directions. So it doesn't look like the horse is moonwalking all the time. And Miros is like, just fucking hanging out.
Yeah, I'm using a touchpad, so I have to scroll out, and it spins me like a mad thing.
You
So
use it. Oh my god. We need to get you a mouse.
I do have a mouse, but I didn't plug it in because my Mac doesn't have the right ports.
Oh my god. Fucking
So-
mouse. Alright. Yeah, Jin and Rourke have been hearing stuff that have been, you know, sniffles, if you will. Steps within the dark.
Where at?
They look at you as though you're dumb. There's only one other way.
On the way out,
Where
there's
we
going
came
to be stuff.
Splash.
Do we want to?
Splash.
Have we given this room a check?
Sniff,
Did
sniff,
we-
sniff.
Do we want to lay an ambush instead? It's coming this way, right?
Oh.
That might be a better option.
But you've only got 10 minutes. So
It's
I'll shoot an arrow and have them lure them out. Alright. I'm gonna shoot an arrow down the hall to make some noise.
Twitink. Please
Stand
subtract it
behind the
as I roll to see if it can be recovered.
Hmm.
Nope. It's another 3.
Yep.
Man,
I'm
these
down
are
an arrow.
just
Just good thing it's a useless bow arrows and not my crossbow bolts.
Your foot just squishes the head of this rat as you shoot an arrow down this hall, not even like 30 feet. It shatters on impact with how much strength you put behind it. And all of that splishing, splashing, and sniffling can no longer be heard.
Alright,
Wait,
guys,
do we
get ready.
check-
They might be coming this way.
It could just be a normal rat, though, right?
I,
check
Are
this
we
backpack, or is that not been checked yet?
It's filled with shit. Literally.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I like to stealthily, with my body against the wall, creep around the corner. Do I have to make a stealth check to see if I'm quiet enough walking around this?
Yeah, sure. If you want to move
Alright.
slower.
And I hold action to cast Eldritch Blast if anything comes around the corner, other than
course.
Momo.
And I will hold a javelin attack.
All right, everyone ready's actions. Rourke takes off his shield so he can shoot his longbow, since he can see this. Jin has his kunai knives, also known as his +1 darts, that are reminiscent of Naruto knives. You don't see anything. Momo
We should follow
scouting
him to make sure
ahead.
he doesn't die.
Yeah, I'm gonna motion to you guys, like, yeah, it's cool. Like, I'm gonna beckon you guys.
All right. Jin and
Second.
Rourke, having expended literally everything, will let the healthier members go forward for fucking once.
Alright. Alright. Hold it.
What do you do?
I listen to see if I hear any scampering again.
Indeed.
Or
Give me a
back at the
perception
nest.
check.
Alright.
You quiet down. You listen. You hear some gentle breathing, and then you hear all of your fucking teammates racketing in their heavy armor. Igor directly behind you with not just one, but 2 sets of splint mail. One just crashing in his backpack. Rourke and Jin you can't hear because they are naturally stealthing and just pitter-patter ranged weapons out. Zoria, you know, she has horseshoes. Oh, wait. Igor, you're still holding Machesto on your shoulder, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, it's jangling.
Javelin out, jangling amounts of coins in his chest. It's masking anything if there's anything out there. You guys can even get rid of this lighting since you have trampled this patch of stuff. Let me just go ahead and give you a bit more sight and vision as John moves us forward. Come here. Come here, little line. There we go. How's that?
Alright. I'm gonna step into the room. Trust me, I'll scream if anything happens.
Yeah.
It's looking clear.
Yeah, you get right there. Nope, go back. Everyone stop moving. Zoria, undo your move.
That was where I was. I just
Yeah.
moved back. Sorry.
Alright, cool. No, you were like right there when something happened. Maybe I'm lagging a little bit, but you hear a quiet shuffle. Momo, your crossbow is out, or is your bow out?
The longbow.
Your longbow is out. Crossbow's fixed on your hips, ready to be quick drawn in case something happens, even though the bolt wouldn't work like that. When a shadow falls upon you. What's your light source again? Just a light spell?
Yeah, it's on my like arm chest piece.
Alright, cool. Out from the big old pile, which seemed to have gotten bigger from your last time in this room, shifts gently, and a giant rat with hulking arms, with a just maw of spiked, shaven teeth, rather than two singular, rat teeth, falls upon you, and its ready to action goes off as it lunges for you. Taking a single step forward, it will punch you in the fucking face, and we all need to roll initiative.
Oh, I'm gonna yell Peachy.
Hang on, wait. Shit.
Oh.
Devin, please, just put that, what you've sent me, onto your, the turn order. As we do... Oh, you could do monster attack, but that would have guns in it. So we'll do death and axes, which is more likely to occur here. Alright. The murder rat rolls like a god with a natural 20 on its initiative. So it's gonna get... Oh my god. The murder rat, boys.
Goodbye, Robo.
Goodbye, Momo, indeed, as turn order. Let me get Jin and...
This will be the first damage I take in the past 2 sessions.
Jin, Rourke, the murder rat strikes out. As it does... Oh my god. Guys, I love you. I love you all. Don't be mad. You still have second level healing spells, right?
Yep.
All right.
Somehow still do.
Surprise round goes off with claws. Or, well, with its punch, rather. If my sheet would load. Come on. There we go. It will punch out at you with its surprise attack for a 24, Momo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For 8.
Okay.
And now it's its turn.
Not bad.
It will use its 3 attacks. One to claw you again for a 25.
Okay.
Oof.
For 11, and then it will use its second attack to grapple you. It is furious. It is so mad that its pack is a corpse. Just all of it. One singular corpse. One might even consider that it's about to rage.
Is like grapple a strength check?
Yes, it is. Please make... Wow. Bruh. Bruh.
You got this, Momo.
Oh
Oh,
my
yes.
god. Wait, that's a strength save, sir.
Oh wait, that's a save. Wait, what am I doing?
That is a 9 plus your athletics. What is that? Do you
Or is it
have...
acrobatics? Because you can choose when you're
Oh.
being grappled.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Oh, so I click acrobatics instead?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I fucked up, too. Hang on. Alright.
It's
It actually has a
Athletics?
+4 to this. Let me... Oh my god, that's even worse.
Alright.
Wait, why isn't it 9? It should be +9 in total. What the fuck?
it was a 5 plus a 4 is what it says on my side.
Well,
Yeah,
it rolled
same.
a 5. It's supposed to be, like, 5 plus 9. My sheet's broke. Oh well. It's fine. It'll miss the first one no matter what then, as I fix its sheet. My bad. It's okay. No harm, no foul. You slip under its grapple, which is unfortunate because it wanted to bite you. With advantage. So it's just going to bite you normally for a 24.
Oh,
Man.
For 12.
And my shield has been pierced, and so has my neck.
You fall
Oh,
down.
no. Oh my.
Into this thing. It lets out a victorious roar and is now, because John forgot how rage works, will rage. Miros, it's your turn. Not that you guys know that it's raging, but you know, fuck you guys.
So I heard peaches or peachy.
Yep.
So this is on. Can I get through Igor's space by like difficult squeeze maybe? Like
I will,
terrain?
see, you know how we were talking about this tunnel?
yeah.
Remember when we were talking about this tunnel, that if one person's trapped in it, not even Jin could squeeze through? And now Igor's like holding a chest in one arm, so he can't even like maneuver at all. Otherwise he'll wedge the chest in at height level. You might need to ready in action to just move.
Okay, I'll do that. Actually, I can't because you'd have to dash, which means you have to move.
We might have to lure it in here. That might be our only option.
'Cause you-
Alright, Miros, do you freeze?
Well, I can't do anything.
Alright.
I can't move forward, I can't move back, and I can't... Yeah, we're fucked. We can't get out of this tunnel.
You can ready in
For-
action to dash forward once Igor moves.
Technically, you have to move to dash, unless you're... If it's a held action, you don't do that rolling.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you can hold your action
Okay.
to dash forward and use 30 feet.
Okay, I'll do that then. Yeah.
Okay, cool. You literally say, I want to use my movement. Okay, cool. Jin, trapped at the back, unable to get through. Doesn't even think he could dash through this if he had enough space. Oh no, he totally could. So he too will take a sprinter's pose, waiting for Igor, who is at the very bottom of initiative. Momo, please
All right.
GM roll me a 1d20.
Wait, are we not doing hidden rolls? Oh.
Well, for everyone else,
Okay.
Alright, so wait, I roll it just normal?
GM roll me your death saving throw, which is a
Alright,
1d20.
it's GM. It's /GMR?
It's /GM and then /1d20.
Okay.
Or just, yeah.
Ooh,
Is it GM roll /GM roll?
GM?
I'm pretty sure it's GM roll.
Yeah, it's /GM roll. ROL.
Why would it be slash GM?
Yeah, it's
Wait.
not /GM. I'm sorry. I'm forgetting my.
The /W first for Whisper.
Oh my god. Momo, you're at 1 hit point.
Yes.
You are natural 20. You are prone on your face first. You have dunked into the cesspool. It went into your nose. It shocked you back into life. Your energy shield flaring at this insult. What do you do, Momo?
Oh, I'm catching my second win, baby. How do I use it?
You use your bonus action and roll me your 1d10 plus fighter level.
Alright, 1d10 plus 5. I can't do it from the sheet. Okay, that's a little strange.
You have to add it manually. That's some bullshit.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god, he rolled a natural 20. I've never seen. Oh my god!
Shoot!
You're only level 1 fighter?
Yeah, I'm only level. Wait, I'm only level 1, right?
You're level
Or we're
3.
level 3?
Level 3.
I just have 29 hit points as a level 1 fighter. I hope nobody minds that. You heal for 13, not 11.
13. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm downplaying myself.
Apparently.
Alright.
This guy over here. Unbelievable.
So, that's my
That was
bonus action.
Yep, you have your action and your movement.
It's an action to get up from prone?
It is half your movement to get up. Unless you're
Okay.
an athlete.
So then can I disengage as an action?
Yeah, totally. Move 15
Alright.
feet somewhere. Just congest this hallway more so that no one can get through. Alright, you begin to dart away. This furious rat, having thought himself killed a man, now has a priority target. Zoria.
Yeah, I'm going to hold my actions to move.
Alright, Rourke does the same. Igor.
Finally, Igor will stumble out 10 feet here first.
Yeah, you see the
Oh
rat.
my God, look at the fucking rat.
Yeah, it's a motherfucking rat.
It looks at you, furious, glimmering with an awesome power. A terrifyingly awesome power.
Igor will flex in response, and can he move across this, like, water?
Yeah, it's like ankle deep. No big deal. It's gross once you do
So I
it.
move 10 feet, so that's 25 feet.
Alright. It inhabits that square. Sorry.
Okay,
It's funky. It's a size large creature.
weird. I will put the chest down.
As
First of
a
all.
free item interaction?
Yes.
Alright, you won't
Drops
be
in
able to
front of
draw
you.
your maul.
Yeah, I still have my javelin out, though, right?
Okay, so you're gonna melee it with your jav?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Oh my god, you stab at him. You stab at him for 8, halve to 4.
Oh, no.
When
The
it actually has
magical
barbarian bonus.
aura of force protects it. I hope you guys have magic damage. The murder rat goes.
I used it.
Can we now do our held action?
Yes, you may. Everyone, do your move actions. Rourke, Jin. Let's go down the line. So you move. You have 10 extra feet after that. I moved you and it just looked like you did this fucking skater spin on my screen. Alright, you move. Zoria, move. You have 40 feet. Go, go, go.
Sorry, I keep pressing something weird.
12. Alright,
30. Yeah.
you're good there?
No, I'll move back a little bit. Yeah, I'll be good there.
Okay, cool. Rourke and Jin move up. Rourke, oh my god, I right-clicked this token. We'll move up. He has a longbow out. Oh shit, he realizes. And Jin, now having room, will squeeze forward and come stab this guy. Oh my god, no! Okay, now it's my turn. My screen is fucky. Oh, he's in the wall!
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh
Jay,
no, not the wall.
where'd you go?
Oh no!
Every time I try to drag Jin, it just goes to the left. I don't know what's happening here. So we're
Isn't
just
this
gonna
arrow
use the arrow keys instead. Because I don't want to refresh right now. Alright. Everyone's actions go. The murder rat is so happy. Its foes are right here in front of it. It is going to use its multi-attack to, well, punch Igor in the head for a crit fail.
Oh,
It's a good thing you can do it again for a 25.
he doesn't laugh anymore.
You suffer 8 because it is raging.
Okay.
And then it will turn its head like a swivel on a snake and bite Jin in the face, which will miss, unfortunately.
Oof.
Alright, it's time for the beatdown of a century, guys. Miros, please go. Because I skipped to Jin on accident. Everything's just double clicking.
And again,
Everyone's boots are filled with slime and shit, but it's fine. You run
So,
forward.
Thank goodness for horseshoes. Hey.
I cast Hexblade's Curse on it.
Alright, your bonus action is to Hexblade's Curse it. We will make that pink. So you crit on a 19 and 20, and you regain hit points. That being
I
said,
did
don't
actually.
go incapacitated.
So I will slash at it with my sword.
You swing for a 17, which just barely hits. It's thick meat. Stabs for 11. Unfortunately, you do not crit. Half to
So that's
5.
13 total.
13. The
Oh,
hex-
sorry, it's 2 Hexblade Curse. I don't know what damage type
What
that is.
damage does your Hexblade Curse does? Is it just amplified slashing? Is it like Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, it doesn't specify.
Then it would just increase your slashing damage. Alright. Jin is next. We're gonna try to speed through this combat. It's 6 against 1. It would have been 6 against 5. He will stab at this man for 21. And then he will punch him for 22. So 3 and 3 for a total of 6. It roars out in hate and anger. And it becomes Momo's turn. Momo, you left your bow in the cesspool, but that's fine.
I left it there?
Indeed. You drop everything you're holding when you go unconscious.
Uh-huh.
And you did not say you picked it back up, so... I mean, you have your crossbow still, so it's fine.
Yeah.
This bow is just absolute trash. You're never gonna use this bow.
This was gonna come in clutch one day in the worst way possible. I had,
Alright.
To go with the bow. Nah, hand crossbows with my friends.
yeah, can I get some runes on these crossbows, please? Fuck this, fuck this longbow, guys.
Just lost in the shit and muck. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Momo, go!
Yep, I'm gonna be shooting at it, alright.
Oh my god.
Motherfucker, taking a hit.
15 misses.
15 misses?
It bounces off
Alright.
his muscles.
Alright. Now I'm gonna just take another shot at it.
Oh my
And the
god,
weird-
the double crit!
Yes, go.
Boys, 3 natural 20s from fucking CK. Didn't you do this last session too? What the fuck?
Yes, he did.
He has the God Seed.
Roll
Holy
for
shit.
It's always the
damage.
head crossbow.
6
Fucking
plus
hand
3 is
crossbow.
9 to 4. Alright. Zoria.
Please. I
Let's
need to
start
get down first. He
These
needs to wait
poses.
for my second win.
We are going to start off with a guiding bolt.
Alright. Make your range at 22
22.
will hit. Oh! Just wait until they have Shadow of
19
Moriel.
radiant.
Oh my god.
god.
Oh, let's go.
Alright, it is guided bolt. The next attack
Look
has
at the
advantage.
damage rolls.
I will follow up with a starry form archer attack.
That is a
Oh,
very
12.
good guiding bolt.
Holy
Jesus.
shit.
2, 6,
Oh.
5, 6. Yes, the 12
16?
misses.
Oh, it's a 16 with advantage.
You don't. Oh. No, you still miss.
Okay. Oh, it goes wide. That
Wait,
will-
no,
I
you do
will-
hit. I'm sorry.
Oh,
He has 16 AC, not 17. I tricked myself.
yes, let's go.
Oh my god.
I will do 6 more radiant.
Alright. Good job.
Wait, was that a first or second level spell slot for the guiding bolt?
It's a free spell for me. With
What?
my
Yeah.
with Druid, yeah, I can cast 2 of them for free.
What the fuck?
I think it's equal to his wisdom or proficiency bonus or something.
Equal to proficiency bonus.
Alright, Rourke
God
pulls his
damn.
bow back. He doesn't have time to switch to his weapon. It'd just be halved anyway. He longbow shots it for an 8, misses. Why does he have a net?
Why not?
Hey, you know what? It could come in handy right now.
I have a whip.
No, he can't superiority die that anyway. Alright, Igor, it's your turn.
Alright, I
This
drop the
rat's
shitty
looking
piece of
hurt.
javelin and pick up my ball and lick my lips as I go to attack.
A challenge, to be sure. 22. For
I
12.
smash it.
We'll have it to 6. Alright. Anything else?
Nope.
Miros, what's your AC? It looks at you. Hungrily.
Indeed.
Alright, it's gonna grab you. Please make me a contested athletics check, which it will crit.
Oh,
Good
So
luck.
then it's,
you got this.
yeah, it's gonna bite you at advantage now for an 18.
That hits you.
Alright. Please suffer 15 damage as he is raging.
Sorry.
are you
have
knocked
10
out?
temp. I have
Oh,
10
sh-
temp, so. I'm
Oh
down
shit. You have armor of Agathis too.
3. So I take 3 actual damage and he takes 10 frost damage.
Well, he's now gonna punch you in your head and knock your head off for a 24.
That
For 7. Fuck. The rat's gonna die. The murder rat got murdered, guys. Miros, you are grappled.
So
He has his massive hand around your neck and head. But you have full range of motions. You just can't leave.
so I will. Oh, I need to make a Constitution.
Oh,
save
yes,
for
please.
Hex.
Make 2, if you'd be so kind. Alright, Hex is gone.
So I will slash at it with my longsword.
You slash at him with a critical
Oh.
hit.
Let's go.
Oh, double
Shit.
crit.
For 10 plus 2 is 12?
12.
Half to 6. Alright. Anything else?
That's it.
Jin drops the spear, says, oh, what's it? Mo Shinderu, or oh my wa, Mo Shinderu.
Oh, that, yeah.
And then he'll unarmed strike it twice. Oh my god.
Oh my
For
lord.
9.
We are the motherfucking raid
To
team.
1 hit point, Momo. Hit once, it's dead.
Ah, we're the motherfucking raid team!
Oh my
Yes,
god, you kill it.
sir.
The
Let's
giant
go.
rat,
Out of here, you
easily
stupid
weighing
rat.
300 to 450 pounds, collapses as a crossbow bolt embeds itself into its head. There is a sickening crack, a splurch of blood, and then it collapses onto the ground where it lay dead forever. Gentlemen,
Eagle will crush it with its hammer just to make sure.
you can do so all you want. We will cut out the battle music and go on a
You
quick
seem-
break as I refresh my roll 20.
Hey.
And then we'll do after battle actions as you guys, the victorious raid team, conquer the Den of the Foul One. Alright, team. We'll be right back in a bit. Stay tuned. Hello, everybody. We're back. The party's victorious. Party. What do you do?
We're gonna go celebrate at Whataburger, and
So when the creature died, I would have glown a little bit and got some health back from my Hexblade's curse. So I'm now
Good.
not as injured as I was. So.
Not nearly. Okay.
So does it look like it has anything on it? Should we?
It's a big
Or
naked
do not
rat, my
bother.
man. It does have some scrap of cloth, indicating that it may have once been wearing pants to hide its, shame. But for the most part, it's just a big fucking rat. It doesn't have pockets. It's not carrying a chest of silver and gold.
This rat doesn't seem natural. We should probably take it back with us if we can.
I got the chest. I'll pick up the chest again.
Have we seen any human or that? Because we were looking for a person that had been taken. Have we come across that body so far?
no, the cabin outside was completely abandoned. It was filled with snow. If we were gonna look for someone, we'd probably have to dig through that to even find anything.
Oh shit.
And rats tend to eat everything. It could have eaten also the bones. If you had come here.
Oh, we only have. Okay.
I'm gonna let out a sigh and pick up my bow out the shit water.
Yeah,
And look at
it's
it.
super gross. If any of you walk out with this water on it, it's gonna freeze to your feet, and you may catch frostbite.
Oh,
You may need a call for a pickup. You walked like 40 minutes to get here.
yeah. Someone who's not scared and hyperventilating a little to call in for the car.
Igor will tap his neck piece. Come in. Hello.
I'll do this. Hey, Celeste, we need to pick up. We walked about 40 minutes. Which direction did you get? Okay, we need to go outside. I think
There
maybe
you go.
this indoory is ruining our communication. Let's practice what we're going to say so we don't sound like idiots. So-
doing violin practice.
Well, you've travelled about 40 minutes in which direction? Because I've got my compass, so I
North.
should be able to.
You guys went
Okay,
north.
so we went 40 minutes north.
We went straight north too.
Cars and violins in one household. I will move us to a region map that you guys are technically not on. There will not be any more rats. You have actually killed them all, much to my discomfort and sadness. Heroes, you call for Celeste to come pick you up. And after about 10 minutes, you will hear the of the engine. You all waiting at the entrance or near it, freezing partially with your soaked feet. For this place is cold, as we've discussed. The sun is beginning to set. You guys got here in the later half of the day. You only had about 4 hours to operate, and up here in the mountains, it gets, a lot less sun than normal. But it's fine. Celeste will disembark, wearing her cloak as though she's cold, even though she is a weird creature who probably doesn't care about, temperature. Shotgun out, bayonet there. She looks at you, a bit rugged, a bit worn out, but nobody dead.
I found this as I point to the chest on my shoulder.
I see. Well,
And this giant rat that I'm dragging behind me.
just grabbing it by its wrists. Your star shape definitely is gone by now, so you're just wearing your regular clothing, which had molded to form with you.
I'll give him back his armor so that he can put it on.
Could I have had someone help me don the armor while we were waiting for Celeste?
Yeah, sure, totally.
Okay.
It's fine. You had you had time. She looks at the corpse, ignoring the chest as it is presented, and will step fully down out of the door, taking that big, almost 5-foot step into the snow, going all the way to her shins. She will step in your tracks, get to the cave, which is now burdened by a massive, corpse. Or, the average American carcass.
Dead rats on the way in.
And she will take a look at this sad, pathetic creature and, crouch down next to it.
So, what do you make of it?
She places a hand on its, its left eye first, and then does it to the right eye. Its hand still somewhat twitching a little bit. She will hold on to the twitching hand, which seems to unnaturally close in a death grip around her, but she will just hold it and just let out a small sigh. This is Ushkarel. I still can see his remnants.
No, that's a rat.
He lost his rat shit now.
She looks up to you, Zoria, and honestly, you can just, with your passive wisdom, can detect she's thinking about killing you right now for disrespecting this dead.
Really are Ozark's kid, huh? No, Maury? Yeah.
Maury's kid, yeah. I was about to say.
Go load up.
Okay. Igor will put the chest in the car, and then he'll walk over to Celeste. I found this, and he pulls out his shotgun.
She just swipes it out of your hand and throws it into the cave.
What?
What is wrong with you? Get in the car!
Igor will go run to try to pick it up.
Oh shit, I'm gonna get sued, she realizes. Get in the transport vehicle!
He runs over, picks it up, and gets back in the vehicle.
Alright. To anyone who lingers, Celeste will do a strange 20-second gesture over the corpse of the rat, which will deflate a little bit. Its spasming will stop, the muscles will truly lay still, and then it will shit itself unceremoniously as its body relaxes entirely.
Nice.
She will head back. Well, I guess she'll turn and see if anyone watched that. She did a quick dex check not to get shit on her shoe. I just rolled a d12. Alright, look, it's a bit embarrassing. It doesn't matter. Look, she shakes it off, wipes it on snow. It's okay.
I was going to stay away, but when it's changed back, can I walk up and say a few words? Just nothing important, but just go over and say something to it.
What do you say?
Sorry we couldn't save you. I would have whispered to it.
You do. And then you can head back to the APC as well.
Yeah.
Someone barges into Momo's room, shouting at him, slurring at him.
Igor will
Momo undoubtedly gets into the APC as well, because he's a killer. He cares nothing for this thing that almost murdered him in cold blood, made him swallow cesspool water, undoubtedly is going to get himself a disease on the way back. A fine long rest is awaiting you all at Tulst.
Igor will lay the bottom.
My bad. I just wanted to.
No,
Would I know any of the druids' ways of saying bye to the departed as well?
all of the druids in Ariel are fucking crazy.
Okay.
the more you stay around them, the more they're gonna just say crazy shit. So you can say something in Drudaic, but you know, it's about the sentiment, right?
Mm.
What is the
Igor.
message you would like to convey?
May the youth feast upon your flesh.
Very
I
good.
say it in Druidic, so no one can understand me.
Understood.
I know Druidic.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Well, it comes
You know
out.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
it's
know
like
it.
I'm just gonna stare at him, kind of like buttily.
it's broken Druidic, so it's just like, may the young children consume all of your flesh all the time and eat nothing else. So it's just worse than what I did. So it's you all may hop into the APC, your treasure, your loot, awaiting to be counted. Jin would love to see his cut of the spoils, which he will just take right here and now. So, you
Igor
guys-
will lay the bottom of the blow up pool that he marked with an X for Xenoth, and he'll lay it on top of the rat, like, so it's covered up at least.
Okay. You leave. Oh my, just this film of plastic over a corpse that is like partially out of the snow, partially. Okay, it's just getting more and more morbid as we continue.
Has an X for Xenoth. That way they'll know who to thank.
Alright.
Luckily, they didn't see me have a pigeon to sacrifice, or else this would have gotten really weird.
True. I will give, well, not everyone immediate access to it, but I will give someone access to a party sheet who wants to do inventory management. Who wants to be the guy?
Those goes.
What do we get?
I was
What's
not paying
the-
attention to cameras.
Hmm?
Someone volunteer for party sheet right now.
What's the loot?
Alright,
Igor, you can. Oh,
I'm giving
Igor.
it to CK.
I'll do it. Fuck it.
Alright, I'm giving it to Devin since he actually said something.
Okay.
Whoa, not all
What do I
players.
put on this sheet?
I will give you access to the sheet first. How about that?
That is a good idea.
Alright. It is party sheet.
Okay. Okay.
Do you see it?
Yeah, got it.
Indeed. You may add, let's start with the glass bottles. One shimmering light blue glass bottle. It weighs 1 pound.
Light blue bottle.
Indeed.
Wait. Oh, wait. I should be doing this to the inventory section.
Yeah, you
one
should.
sec.
What are you doing? I'm worried. Or you could put it in treasure. I don't really care. Just as long as you understand where everything is.
Make sure to put it in the loot chat.
All right.
Is there a loot chat?
No.
It's a secret chat.
No, it's not.
Ah, okay. Next up,
What
you have
loot
4
chat?
horseshoes.
All right.
Are they matching?
They are matching.
Ooh.
Next up is
Wonder if
a
they could be-
Anyway,
potion of bright red. A fiery red, almost. And then, over the course of your journeys, you will find that there is 1,700 silver and 151 gold. Which, divided 6 ways, is
1,700 silver and how much gold?
151. So everyone would get like 283 silver, or, well, yeah. Someone
I just want to divide it among ourselves, or do you want to keep it on the party sheet, guys?
Let's keep it on a party sheet for now, and then we can divvy it up later.
So how much do the horseshoes weigh?
Negligible right now. It's
Okay.
fine. Don't worry about their weight. All potions weigh 1, unless, stated otherwise.
Got it.
Okay. You all begin heading south. Your driver, what's his name again? Rena or something?
Yeah.
He,
Arena.
tries to shoot the shit, but everyone else is pretty tired. All of your resources are spent. No one is at 100. And days go by as I roll for encounters. It is a 4-day drive all the way back to Tulsa. Because you can't drive.
Now that I
in
think about it, I
between.
don't think I actually got hit a
So-
single time.
Is this for the first day?
Yep. Oh god. Oh no.
Oh.
Everyone, please take a short rest right now.
Okay.
What do I get in short rest? Do I get this back?
I don't get any spell slots back. It's fine.
Short rest? Okay, got this back.
7.
Short rest? Ooh, I got these back. Let's go.
Oh my god, I just popped out the chat on my fucking thing. Oh no.
How do I roll my hit die?
What do you mean?
This is
You just
On the
click
sheet
hit
where it
die.
says hit dice, you pick the word.
Oh my god, Rourke. Rourke and Jen.
oh, there we go.
I need to do their I need to do their stuff, guys. We may die on the way home. Can someone roll me a 1d100 real quick? For severity.
I got it, guys.
Okay.
Rourke.
Huh, I didn't register for some reason.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Maybe roll 20's lagging a little bit.
A 4?
Oh, okay. Maybe you guys won't die.
That's good.
I need to check my sheet as Rourke spends hit dice. Immediately going to full on his first. He gets his action surge and second wind back and superiority dice back. Okay, cool. Then Jen. No, I'm looking at Zoria. I want to look at Jen. Jen's way more important. Because he's not here anymore. Jen. You can... Your temp health fades. The hit die... Oh my god. Alright, he's
Just
back to
go
full
back.
2. Perfect.
Ooh, I get both guidance spells back. Great.
Long
Guiding bolt spells.
Indeed.
Ooh, Stone Skin is back. Thank God.
Nope.
What?
Stone
Oh.
Skin.
Okay. Your, racial
Yeah.
thing?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. What is happening on my screen?
Oh wait, I get both wild shapes back. Okay, thank goodness.
Yeah, wild shape should be on short rest. Alright. Nothing actually happens this day. Wow. Okay. Good stuff.
Oh.
That 4 saved you.
Good.
Okay.
Oh,
They saw the hole in the lake on the way driving back and driving around.
Yeah, that lake
But
would
what-
have fucking killed you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna bust out like a fucking frost hydra or something.
oh.
Yeah.
77
It's not
is
over yet.
animals. Third day goes by. Do you guys want to talk about anything? I should go through this.
Did the good berries ever disappear?
Do what?
Did the good berries ever disappear? Are these just forever?
No, after a day. It's
Yeah,
after
they're
a day.
gone.
Oh, okay, these are gone.
Anyone
can I
who
talk
would-
to Maris while we're driving and try to learn how to use the gun? If he's willing.
Yeah, I'll try and explain how a gun works and the basics of how to shoot it. I'm no expert, but I did do basic weapons training as part of being in the mercenary company before they realized I wasn't very good at using them. So
Yeah.
I went back to using magic.
So this one is unfamiliar to you, Miros, because Big Stinky has way better technology than this piece of shit gun. This is just an over-under double barrel, which has been sawed off. So
Okay.
eventually you'll click it open, it will pop down the center, where 2 expense shells will immediately jump into Igor's face, which, you know, will surprise him, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
For this creature missed both its shots to shoot you in the head, Miros. Undoubtedly going to do 48 piercing damage to your face. Shall we roll it to see what you would have suffered?
Yeah.
20. Yeah. That would have sucked.
So I want to talk to Zoria since she's like a magic person. Like, hey, you know any way you can make my crossbows look like those arrows you shot in your like, I don't know, star form or whatever?
I don't even fully understand how I'm using my own magic.
He's 2 days old at this point. He doesn't understand
It's-
a lot of things. No offense.
Didn't put
No
any.
offense taken.
I don't know. Well, they just put a bug in her brain. Who knows? I don't know how this works.
I can offer you a hand crossbow +1, but it would mean I can't use my own, so it's a bit of a... If there's ever a time where you really need magical bow or crossbow or any weapon, I could give you one, and then I could cast Eldritch Blast from my Arcane Focus. But, yeah,
Where'd you
day
get
to
a
day,
plus one
it's
See
hand
if we
crossbow?
swap out this. shitty
improved pact weapon. It lets you use...
Wait, isn't improved pack weapon count as magical damage too?
Yeah.
It's,
You would. Oh, it would have done more damage to the rat.
no, because it's
No.
a Raging Barbarian. They
Oh,
have
yeah.
no matter
Yeah,
if it's
never mind.
magical or
it's
not.
not resistance.
You're right.
Just wait
I'll
until
just see if they swap out this longbow with something better. When we get back.
All right.
So, can I add this gun as something I can use, or no?
No.
Okay.
Igor is too dumb to handle a firearm. No one will let
Makes
you.
sense.
No one will let you keep that either.
Oh,
Like as soon as you get back, like no, she threw like while you were sleeping one day. It is just missing. Celeste would have like dropped it in the snow for it to just be absorbed and is gone forever.
It's in that picture.
poor Igor.
Yeah, poor Igor.
Hmm.
She says Xenoth took it.
Igor understands.
Okay. Back in Tolst, you will arrive. The northern wall, the lift that brought you down lowers as you are safely home, reeking like sweat, since no one has been able to take a shower for over a week. And now, I bust out my calendar. Guys, you're back in town. The loot is calculated. They will exchange it for the equivalent money, putting some in a relief fund and donating the rest to the bank. So, what day did you guys set out? You set out on the 5th. It's been 8 days. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So, you get back at the 13th. And you all want to take a long rest, right?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So on the 20th, long rest is finished for raiding team. Welcome home. There is no fanfare for you. The court seems a little bit empty right now. When you guys get back up, the most immediate news is that Sergeant Slaughter, or Slaughter as he is called, is running all of the reservists ragged, trying to get them in actual combat shape, or rushing for them to hit level 5, basically. Because he wants everyone to have extra attack. That's Slaughter's entire goal right now, and he is giving people experience by throwing them into live combat situations against himself. He is a monster. So, you know, all of your friends, all of your known accomplices within the town are like, you guys should go, like, before he finds you. But
Alright.
other than that, Celeste says good luck. She will take the treasure chest, if you guys don't want it, to have it identified to be returned to you the next time you guys meet. Because she can get a simulacrum and do that for you, so no player character has to identify things.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, long rest. Rourke and
Alright.
Jin, by the way, are singled out to have a meeting with the Tyrant. He is setting time aside for them, and I guess the raiding team in general, if that's a thing anyone cares to drop by in. But Rourke and Jin...
Igor will go.
Yeah, I'll go
That's
along
where I
as
would
well.
go.
Alright, that will happen I think that happens on a Friday. So that'd be the 15th or the 22nd. Tyrant busy check. No, he has time. Okay. So meeting. So for the 13th, 14th, and 15th, what would you like to do? Or I guess like long rest actions, maybe.
Mm.
You know what? I want to take out the boys to get some jungle juice with Anshua. See if I can find him around.
Yeah,
If he's in
Antoine's
town.
gone. He was deployed.
All right. And then I'm just gonna. Let's just go, like, have a drink, guys. Let's just
Yeah, let's kick it.
sit back and not think about this for a little while.
Yeah.
I'm just happy no one got seriously hurt.
When we're all good and drunk one night, Igor will take you to see his shrine inside the city.
Dude,
Very proud of it.
this is a beautiful shrine.
Some homeless guy had like knocked it over but didn't like remove it. But you know, in that time, it's just been sitting there in some fucking alleyway. Oh,
Can
God.
Arrows, can you even get drunk? Is it possible for you? Do your wings like flop if you get drunk? I want to see you fly. Can you carry me?
I don't know about carrying people, but I can get drunk. That's kind of how I ended up in a mercenary band.
That's sick.
True.
Yeah.
Oh. Can you fly us up to Xenov?
No. You're not that's way too high.
Oh, you guys want to get high? I think I know a place too. Sure. I know how to pick them out. All that is what I could say.
A car whizzes by the sports bar that you are drinking out of. One of the guys
So-
is like, "Oh, small wiener alert!" Yeah, as it
Igor will
goes
take out
by.
his vials of poison and say, "What should I do with these?"
Keep them hidden.
Oh,
We might need them later.
oh okay.
You just
Igor-
whip out 2 bottles of
Okay.
poison in the fucking sports bar, just like.
Some guy wants a shot.
So do we gain experience points now, or do we do it at the end of the long rest? Like,
We can do it now if you want.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to. I'm a damn sober. Can I go and like, hey, this longbow wasn't really working out. Is there any way you can like enhance these hand crossbows I have, or if you have any on hand? That
They tell you to fuck off. Do you know how hard it is to make a magical crossbow, let alone a bow? Like, bows are the easiest thing because it's just like one strip of wood, and then like a hand crossbow that has like 8 mechanical parts to it, and then like a string. They have to enchant the entire weapon, including the trigger. That's a rough
Wow.
order. Like,
It's pretty tough.
the less complicated a
That's
weapon is, the easier it is to enchant it. So it's like quarter staffs, swords, daggers. Like, those are the easiest. Those are like dime a dozen. But like,
Is it a money issue that's part of this, or is it just
it's
time? in
it's a
general?
time, money, and skill issue.
I see. All right.
I mean, we have.
Uh, Zoraya would be using her downtime to do some research on like centaurs in general, like magically created beings.
Okay.
Igor also wants to try to find a magical mall because he wants one.
Oh shit, you guys. Okay. Well, you know, roleplay amongst yourselves while John does math. This is gonna take me a bit.
Okay.
Oh my god, come
All right.
on. Or say
Oh,
nothing.
okay.
I don't care.
So those horses and those engines.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what I know. I don't want to think about that anymore, to be honest. So you guys hear what happened to Little Man and Rourke? Because I saw them get taken away. Well, not taken away, but you know, in another.
Oh. I think maybe Little Man got in trouble for backtalking.
and not
He
helping.
definitely
maybe?
deserves it.
Kid had spirit, you know. That was good. He just ran in there and did the work he needed to do. Honestly.
That's true.
But teamwork also matters.
Mm. Also, big hammers.
I'm gonna like Zoraya's gonna like hold her hammer out to like cheers your hammer. Like yeah.
Cheers it.
I'll make a big more as well, just to join in.
I,
It's heavy.
Hammer time.
you guys think I should get a mole? I don't know if that's a good look for me.
I'll hand you mine to see if you can hold it over to you.
I'm dexterous. I can kind of finesse them all around. Like, it's not bad.
Maybe we all get mauled. We be maul team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could be maul pups.
Yeah, I don't think I can use a mole. How heavy is it?
10 pounds.
Yeah, that would put me on the encumbrance level.
Oh, that's right. I
So
can't
yeah,
carry
I shouldn't use this in combat.
I hand you back your thing, by the way.
Who wants
That's okay,
experience?
that's on command.
Guys,
Ooh, experience.
Experience, please.
746.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't think that's a level up, actually.
So we're at 1846.
Yeah, 1846.
What's level
What's-
4? Is
Yeah.
that 23? Leveling up. No, level 4 is 2700. Alright, yeah.
Yeah, just checked.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All
Damn.
those rats. Not
Wasn't worth
nearly
it.
as much as you'd like, huh?
Yeah. Where's that guy that's running everyone in the city? We gotta find him.
Let's just go kill some more illusionary monsters.
Let's kick his ass.
I didn't get any XP from the illusionary monsters. Some people just got fucked up. Zoria.
Got fucked up.
Oh, wait, I forgot to add the lesser ratman. Hang on.
Oh.
You may get like an extra 100 or something. Let me check.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's another step towards the goal. Small victories.
Super small things. Character sheets. Oh god, never mind. It's even less. There were 5 of them. Or no, there were 6 of them, I believe. So 150 divided by 6 is 25. Everyone gets an extra 25.
Nice.
Nice.
You know, one of the problems of hanging out with, 6 players in one party is experience sharing. And Rourke and Jin did not die, so they got a cut.
Oh,
We should have killed them.
we were watching him die when he rushed in. I told you guys.
See, you are evil.
What? No.
Alright. You guys drink, you relax, you chill out, you see some sights, you go to the Pleasure Rat Carnival, which is always going all the time. No matter heat, snow, or shine. And then the 15th rolls around. The next Friday, the Tyrant has summoned Rourke and Jin, not to punish them, but to reward them with a reassignment. There is apparently a cult beginning in his town, in Tulsa, worshipping him as though he's a god, and he wants it to stop. So he's sending the cop that he has on hand, as well as the sneaky little rogue / monk assassin, to go and either infiltrate, spy out, or destroy this. Figure it out if they can, he'd prefer if it was like a peaceful thing and just like disperse them, like get them out of here, get their locations, but it's a small subterfuge mission that he needs them to do. Because he is not a god. He is a tyrant of Tulst. And it's an order, so Rourke and Jin will say their goodbye. Well, Jin won't. Rourke will say his goodbyes. Say we should hang out sometime in like 4 or 5 months. And then give you guys a salute and then fuck off.
Cool.
So we're down to a 4-man cell.
Well, that's another thing. He's glad so many of you showed up because you're getting 2 replacements. Because he doesn't want his raiding team to be so lacking in power. He's pretty sure after reading your after-action report that Celeste gave, or somebody gave him, which is incredibly accurate, by like turn-by-turn accurate of like what went down. He says that you'd probably die without an extra 2 people, and if that's like the normal rat cave, he doesn't want to send people undermanned and like risk them to death. The big guy had him somewhat worried because it just trounced Momo, showing that the rat had clear intelligence, and then like ambushing potential, which is horrifying to think if there were like 2 of those things in one area.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants you guys at full strength, a full party before it's too late. Igor, you wanted to talk to Tyrant right before you left, and then you were like pushed into an armored personnel carrier. Was that a thing? Did you really need to talk to him?
I think both me, Devin, and Igor forgot what the hell they were going to do with the tyrant, but it was probably stupid, to be honest.
Understood. Alright. Well, you now know where Jin and Rourke are going. Any other downtime actions you want to do? Any trades? Anything?
Would you like me to roll for the research or no?
Research for what?
Just into like magically created creatures and other centaurs.
Yeah, you could go to... I mean, you could just ask a simulacrum. Or Mori, if you can find him. No, Mori's out.
Oh, I count as a simulacrum? Okay.
No, you don't count as a simulacrum. You can ask one, though.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
You're not Mori.
Alright.
Mori.
Could I go to like... Wait, do I have access to Maury's house? Like, do I live there or do I live separately?
You live in the court.
Oh, okay, so I actually am part of the court.
Yeah.
I'll just go to like some library and do research on this. Some magical library.
Okay.
Any arcane works.
So you want to do this all on your own? You don't want Ozark to
Yeah.
just tell you the answers?
Oh, really? Ozark would tell me the answers?
Yeah. That's
Okay, I would
Ozark
actually...
simulacrum. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, I didn't hear the Ozark part. Yeah, I'll talk to the Ozark. So
Yeah, this, 20th wizard who is also a simulacrum will, show up after you call it to help you identify yourself. And, he'll cast the identify ritual with Macarenas and, sprinkling sand over you. And say, you are a strange creature, and I don't like that. Because this simulacrum did not assist in your making. Real Ozark did. Which is, how does that feel? As some artificial, truly artificial creature says it doesn't like you.
I could say the same about you.
True.
But what can you tell me
What do you want to know?
this?
About you?
Yes. Am I the first of my kind? Are there others like me?
You are an experiment. A creature brought to life. A forgotten memory stuffed into a homunculus. You can't reproduce. You will die one day. But can you say you even live? You, an echo? A fragment of whatever life truly existed before you? I
Is
don't
there a
like
way
you.
to become whole again?
Unless you can raise the long dead. The forgotten dead. But if you can do that, we would, we would not have made you.
But I would lose this body.
Yes, you're a servant. Don't disobey Mori. He could probably, just order you to just die. If Mori dies, you'd probably die too. Because if I die, or if Ozark dies, the real me dies, I'm gone. I just shatter. He does sound effects.
Fancy.
Indeed. I
Thank you
like
for telling me.
existing. You're welcome. Would you like a soda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Natural? All natural sugar?
No.
Oh.
It doesn't even have sugar in it. It's just bubbly water.
Okay, I'll take one.
He hands you a carbonated water.
I actually like seltzer. I will gladly take it.
All right. Anybody else?
I'm in the market for a breastplate. I'm gonna go browse around for one of those.
A breastplate, not half plate.
I'm just looking through. I can equip medium armor and breastplate or like a chain shirt. It seemed like
Oh,
half plate says it has disadvantage on stealth.
true.
Mhm.
But
I don't think I want it.
so does half your party. So
That's true. Yeah, my party isn't the stealthiest, especially with work on. Yeah, I guess I go in. I should go in on half plate.
you guys are lacking a technician. So what's the point of stealthing anyway? You guys make a lot of noise. Igor slammed his hammer into the rock for no discernible reason. Like alerting everybody of everything.
I mean, if I smashed the other pile with my hammer, I would have got the guy, but you know.
Potentially. Anyway. Yeah, you can get a breastplate if you want.
Alright, I'm gonna look for that half plate in the compendium.
Alright. Well, you look for half plate, which is just a breastplate with extra steps. Miros, Igor, are you doing anything?
I am looking for a new hammer, a magical hammer, hopefully. Maul.
They have long swords of +1.
I do not. Igor does not want that.
Well, go talk
Can
to
he
your
find, like-
Alventory brethren, I suppose.
Can you find like one to purchase in the city that's not like for free? Maybe.
Maybe. You can definitely have one commissioned, but that's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just threw the dice off my table. That's a natural 1 on your search. Which is often bad. At one point, you have a bad day.
All right.
Anything else?
Not for me.
I catch up with Clark Kent if he's around.
Clark Kent. He's running for his life against Sergeant Slaughter. You can join him for a day. Extend your long rest if you'd like. Or no, you'd reset your long rest. You probably don't want to do that, actually.
No, I'll just watch from a distance.
Watching Clark in a rather large training room, which is built like an obstacle course. Sergeant Slaughter is doing his best Shining impression as he's just hacking through the obstacles rather than like chasing after people. He's just like carving a path of destruction. And Clark is screaming his head off like the coward he is. Poor Clark Winters. Alright. Well, the 20th will roll around if no one wants to search out any people. No one wants to do any cool shit. Alright.
Oh, a note for my Xenoth follower friends.
You left a
And
note?
I said I will leave a note.
Oh, okay.
And
Well,
let them know
hopefully
that I have left the mark of Xenoth inside a rat cave, so we should be getting new followers soon. And to keep the good work.
Okay.
Yo, I asked the party. Do you guys remember who that guy that turned into a rat was supposed to be? Like, was he working for us or?
He was working for us,
Okay.
supposedly.
If he's the guy who's controlling rats is turning people into rats. I wonder if that means anything significant about this guy in particular.
The 20th rolls around, your long rest is complete, so everyone may add full resources to their character sheet.
Woo.
Next up, your items are returned to you. Everyone gets a check cut out for them. Well, I guess they ask how you want to split this treasure that is being converted. They'll let you keep the silver as is if you want it, or they can convert it into Tolstein bucks as well.
I'll take Toasty and Bucks.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I want the paper version.
Yeah.
Okay, so 320 divided by 4. Everyone, please add 80 gold's worth of Tolstein bucks to your character sheet. Probably in the treasure section. That way you don't have to, mess with the weight system of the inventory. Soft piano music plays everywhere you go. Celeste returns with a very small simulacrum that she basically just had Identify cast all day long at one point or another. Like a salt and pepper shaker almost of magic. This tiny little Ozark, as big as a Lego man, will fuck off as soon as he gives out the information about what you guys got. The first thing is first. Where's my Word document? The potions. The potions. One potion is of superior healing. That is the light blue one. It's, yeah, it's just a superior healing potion, which is super rare. Celeste will ask if you guys want to keep this or put it into a research deposit so that they can potentially make more of these in the future.
Would probably want them to make more,
They
right?
already know about them, or
They can't make them. They don't have anyone to make them. They've never had their hands on one. This is their first year in government positions, and they, the garrison's been underfunded for years. Like, it's not like they can just go out and find one or a person to make them. Ozark hasn't made potions in apparently like several thousand years, so he's just going to dedicate some simulacrums to making potions when you guys get more.
Should
I'd say
probably
it's worth making more.
right?
Yeah,
Would we get could we write like a contract so
Yeah,
we can
first
get
dibs when
a
you make
certain
more.
amount of, yeah.
Yeah, they'll also pay you like 5,000 gold.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Which
let's
you
do
can-
it.
Okay, cool.
I'll do that.
Divided 4 ways, it's like, what, 1,200?
12.
1250.
Alright, you can add that in Tolstein bucks as well. Easy. So, subtract that from the party sheet, Devin. Next up is the Potion of Fire Giant Strength. These, they would also like to buy, but for not nearly as much as the Healing Potion. Because it's much more limited. It's probably harder to make. They don't really like it. Like, how many people can they possibly get? Like, it's just going to be a hassle for them. They say you might want to keep it on you in case someone with low strength needs it. I mean,
that could be good.
yeah.
How much strength does it give you?
I think like 23 or 25.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's really good.
It'd be best used for like a wizard who is about to go through some incredibly... Yeah, it's 25. It's a rare healing potion, or not a rare healing potion, excuse me, a rare potion, which can get people who are not so great at running away or breaking grapples to, overpower someone damn near immediately.
Or if you give someone a lot to hit.
Yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm.
Strength-based rolls. They say you can have that one if you want it. Yeah, they'll pay you if you don't. But,
Yeah, sorry, how many Tolstein bucks
Keep on the party.
like in total?
1250 for each of you.
1250 each, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 1250.
From the superior potion.
Finally, and this is some bad news for Zoria about these horseshoes that are way too
Aw.
big for her deer feet. These horseshoes are that of speed. On a large-sized, four-legged creature, it would move 30 extra movement.
Oh.
Yeah. This would be best used for a paladin's mount if he became a, mounted warrior of some kind. Or
I'm playing on
if you
it.
just have an animal who can have these on them. And then when that animal dies, you just chop off the feet and reclaim them.
Oh, jeez.
Ozark is a pragmatist. He does not care much for, sentimentality.
That's granddad for you.
True. Uncle, he'll remind you. He's Maury's brother,
Uncle.
not his father.
Can I convert the 28 gold pieces I have into toast bucks if they're not already?
Yeah.
So just a straight, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Straight conversion. No, wait. It's 1.5. So 28 times 1.5.
Okay.
Or maybe it's like, yeah, it's fine. 1.5, 1.25, something like that. Easy peasy. They want your money. They want your actual gold rather than their, play money. Finally is the book. The book was identified, a comprehend language, was cast upon it so that it could be read. It was, in fact, a journal of a certain Grug character. It spoke in the third person a lot. The creature who wrote this was clearly suffering some mental deficiencies, as well as likely stark raving mad. However, it did give off some information rather than just complaining about the cold. Indeed, it was a diary. The wisest one has sent me to the north to deface and destroy the shrine of our, and in quotations, Ozark will do the allies, to hide away our secrets. I have followed the principles he has left me. The burrow is soundly hidden. The only creature knowing of us is one who shall be used as a sacrifice. And then it, does the giggle emoji, hand drawn.
No. Delete it. Delete it. We
the
can't trust
big
this source.
XD, Lamau, ooh,
Alright.
This guy was a villain for sure, and also Ushkarel's killer, the one who mutated the woodsman. Rest in peace.
This is the most vile thing I've ever had to read.
Indeed. Just looking at the language itself is disgusting. It makes your stomach hurt. He offers you a Tums. Sponsored by... Today's stream, just saying, Tums, hit me up. I'll fucking promote. Okay.
Partner channels, by the way.
Yep.
Let's go.
Affiliate. One day partner. All right. We have about 20 minutes left. So, guys, that's way too soon to start on a new mission. And before we even know who your allies are, which will take them a week or two to move them about, in that time, we should discuss what we want to do out in the world, where we are wanting to go. They
Somewhere warmer.
have some markers that have been set up, but right now they're confirming locations. So if you want to wait until next week before you set out, they have eyes on a ruin between Alcazan and Thorazor, which may be within your, range. It's right on the beginning of the Sea of Trees over here in the Jorgen River Valley. There is also some stuff just around Tolst, which is highly dangerous, but probably super rewarding if you guys can make it through it. There's undoubtedly spirit beasts there, though, so be wary of breath weapons. And I think there was one more close to Dissel or Destry, which is kind of like a go check that area out kind of thing, where it's like, you know, there's a thing there. You know, it's like a ping 700 miles away. No one's confirmed it yet. They're kind of not wanting to send anyone there yet, but it may turn into something.
What about the shrine talked about in the journal? Do they say anything about that?
Someone over this week, it would have been made apparent that that was where the lore team was going, because that was the only shrine nearby.
Okay.
Which they flew out to, and whose airship you saw on the way back.
Can we get copies of the note?
Yeah, sure. Just, they give you the diary. Make as many as you want. They don't care. Someone add it to your character sheet. It weighs like a pound and a half.
I have it on the party sheet.
Dope. So, future plans. We obviously want to do something to hit level 4.
Yes.
That's
Let's
gonna
do
be-
the spirit beast.
What is a spirit beast?
They
Oh,
are
yeah, I
very
keep talking
scary
about
and probably,
Probably deadly. We can take
yeah.
it.
I was involved with
yes.
about 15 or 16 people, and it wasn't a nice fight for us, and there was 3 spirit beasts. And everyone had guns, so...
Well, those are
flamethrowers.
useless, so that doesn't really help the argument for the beast. Would you say they're comparable to the rat, especially the last one we fought?
I'm pretty sure they're a lot tougher.
Mm.
There was a lot of people shooting at them consistently, and it didn't seem to go down very easily.
I think we could take one spirit beast, but probably not more than that.
We'll just have to be smart about it. But the greater the risk, the greater the reward.
I do have a net. Or, no, I have a whip.
And we all have hammers.
Yes. We could hammer it.
And Celeste is nowhere to be found right now. We're just
Oh,
us
you can
talking.
find her. She was there.
Alright.
If you want to talk
Yeah.
to her, you can talk to her.
No, just how lucrative would it be to go out hunting spirit beasts, Celeste, you think?
You'd have to talk to Tristan.
Who?
She's,
Oh, that guy.
yeah, Darter.
Oh, I like Darter.
She doesn't like Darter. Which, you know. Just more and more against you, Igor. Like, you love Darter. He rescued you from a fucking tank.
Well, no, he saw me get rescued by Xenoth.
Okay, true. True and fair. I can roll to see if Darter's in town. Well, he should be in this week. It's the every 3rd week. He's kind of absent. Yeah, he's there. He's about to leave, but someone can go grab him real quick since he's technically part of your team. He's supposed to be scouting out these Destry ruins, but you know.
Igor will 100% volunteer to go grab Darter.
Alright, Igor, you run to Darter. He's packing up. His niece is there with him.
I tackle him.
You tackle him.
Like
Make an
in a
attack
bear
roll.
hug. In like a bear hug.
Make a attack roll, because he hears you coming before. Like, you rush forward. He's like, Igor, my man, my hero.
Darter!
And he will fucking use his reaction to parry you and not get hit by that. You like lunge for him, and he's like, "Fuck that!" And he like chops you on the back of your shoulder plates, and like you do this sick little barrel roll. And he's like, "How's it going?"
Oh, it go good. It go good. How you do?
I'm great. My niece, we're going out hunting.
Oh.
We're finally. Well, we've been doing it, but we're going out hunting again. I love it. Can't get enough.
My friend wants to speak to you.
You have friends?
But they want to speak to you.
Oh, okay, sure. I can make time for the raiding team. How went your first raid? How went it?
Oh, I smashed things.
Ah, you found the rats? In the rat cave?
Yeah.
Nice. Good
Okay.
stuff.
All right.
Are
Are
we
we?
back to the group?
Yeah. He and his niece will... Well, no, his niece won't be fucking bothered to deal with you guys. He'll come, though. He'll trots on in. He kicks open the door as he owns the place. Or like he owns the place. Ah, Miros, Momo! Goat, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going fine.
Horse, but yeah, great.
Horse, goat. Y'all have weird feet. How's it going? Okay, going fine. Yes, I asked that question. Alright, let's move on. What do you want?
I want to know how lucrative it would be to go hunting spirit beasts.
Oh, so much money. They just accrue wealth and sit on it. This is how we make our money, my man. But,
Do you think we could take one on?
depends which one. The lesser ones, probably. You know, you have magic weapons. You gotta... He looks at Momo. Alright, well, you don't. You do, Miros. You're a cleric. You're a spellcat. Whatever. Essence manipulator. He looks at you. Oh, well, alright, well, one of you, maybe two of you would be effective.
I got the lightning bow. I mean, I look
Yeah,
at it
but
and
it's
snare
not-
at it.
It's not like a magical weapon. It just has like a magical effect added to it.
You're
I
right.
can make my weapon magic.
Okay. You know, maybe for like 3 minutes then? He shrugs. You guys
We
would be
could take it down in 3.
1 minute, but yeah.
Okay. Well,
It's like a spirit bear, like some big game we can go hunting.
maybe. You'd have to torture someone though to like draw one out. They're like
Ooh.
attracted to pain and death. So if you want to like, you know, bully your new people whenever you get them, I hear you're down Rourke and Jin. Ah, I loved them. They were great. That Jin
Evil
fella.
can
Yeah.
hurt people, but they have to be bad people. They must be evil.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, don't do it then. See, one of my favorite tactics that we used a lot was we'd like grab someone and put them in an airship and then like wrap rope around them a lot, and then we just throw them out. And they'd like scream and cry and, you know, piss themselves, and then, you know, all the spirit beasts in the air would be attracted to that. So we just keep the airship, you know, circling around while we go and like steal their shit. And then like later they would
Oh.
disperse since, you know, they want more magic, which, you know, our deaths will give them sometimes, more often than not. And then we like pick them off. It's super easy. But it takes a lot of organization, and there's always like the big guy on guard because he's like guarding the horde.
Mm-hmm.
So just be careful, is what you're saying. Overly careful.
Oh yeah,
What it sounds
totally.
like.
They have breath weapons, man. That's like 50% of all hunters die to gouts of fire. The other ones, they get shredded, or, you know, they die but still live on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hunter General Officiary rules suck. He hates them. Ah, we all hate them here.
I heard that we're gonna go dungeon exploring next.
Ah,
It's
cool.
because the spirit beasts.
Yeah,
That would sound like a great
the
time.
lore
Yeah.
team, the discovery team, I hear they're picking up some stuff. Or they did, and they've communicated that back. Maybe they're out again. I'm not sure. I've kind of lost track of them. They're not my business anyway. That's good old
All right.
Iron Blood.
Let's do the spirit beast next then.
Good
We do
luck.
spirit beast?
I'll look nervously at Miros. Should we be letting them say we do?
Probably not. You guys would probably die immediately. They swarm. They are
Yeah,
worse than the
they're
rats, guys. I promise you that much.
He
Oh,
said
yeah.
that we'd have to hurt good people too. I don't hurt good people. Only bad people.
Well, you know.
I think spirit beasts are gonna be on the table for a while. Let's just
They also
think for
come
that
straight
info.
for the spellcasters. They don't mess around.
Hmm.
They notice what hurts them and they try and kill it straight away.
It's true. They're murderers. We don't call them murder cats for nothing. Down in the south, in like Plains of Burlow, go find you a murder cat. They'll like bite onto you and then just fire. Like you can't even
We had
dodge
a
it.
guy. We had a cat guy back in my town. We call him Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why, Momo?
No.
Well, you know, I gotta get on my boat here in a bit. We're gonna do some subterfuge. So,
Is there
you know,
other creatures like trolls or ogres?
what the fuck is
can-
that?
Is there other creatures
Like
out here?
like a
other than spirit
demi-human?
beasts? What?
What?
Is there other creatures outside of like
Yeah,
Tulsa that we could
yeah.
stumble upon?
You just want to go out into the woods in the middle of winter? Just try to fight something?
Yeah.
Like a
Oh,
murderer?
Going
What the
after
fuck?
spirit beasts that are scary as hell.
You know, they're all over the countryside, my man. That being said, you know, we could use some of their cores. I think Tyrant's doing a bounty on them soon. He wants to, like, get everyone up a bit more before, you know. See, I'll send you guys to your deaths if you want. Like, I can tell you a good place. Like, I've had my eye on this. I've been meaning to take my, you know, my nieces out and, like, we just go and collect it as, like, a, you know, one-day thing. But if you guys want to go there, totally.
Go where?
You know, this little marking I have. It's out in, I think it's next to Failure. Let me pull up the regional map that I have on my hip. John says as he fails to move a banner because everything is double-clicking in Roll20 right now. Yeah, it honestly will not let me move the map. I have to
Roll20,
refresh.
unbased and cringe.
Unbased.
Time to switch to
Cringe.
Foundry. Wow.
Fuck that.
Hell.
1 second, team. I'm refreshing Roll20. Music's dead anyway. Fuck it. My soft piano music.
On a different note, I did just download. No, I did just buy Foundry for
Son
myself.
of a bitch. It won't move! Oh my god. Anyway, he tells you that there's a place. Oh. Well, now I'm on it. But no one else is. This ain't cool, Chief. Yeah, it's not loading at all. Like, the map's all fucking JPEG'd out. Oh, it hurts my eyes. Stop it. I don't want to look at it. Alright. He tells you he knows the place, and he can give you coordinates if you want, but it'd be super
What is
risky.
there?
Oh, I don't know yet. I just, you know, I take my metal detector out some places, and it, like, pings off. Lots of metal. Gold. It's huge,
We
you know.
could go there.
Definitely magical items. These spirit beasts collect all sorts of strong magics.
So it's a horde, you'd imagine.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, you know, I want to send you to some, like, trash heap. Like, this is for me. Like, I do